don't even know what I look like. Well, what is up, Twitch? What is up, Kick? What is up, all my friends on stream platform? Thank you for joining us this lovely evening. As always, we have another amazing show for you on the Race Place Podcast Network. So thank you so much for joining us. In studio today, we've got a full studio, as you can see. Let me show you real quick. Let me show you who we got here. Oh, let me bring my friends in. Of course, we got the Rovin. The Rovin is always in studio, my friend. How you doing, Rovin?
Pretty good, man. Happy. This is probably my third time being here.
Yeah, it's like your third time.
Yeah,
It's your fourth.
It's your fourth?
Well,
I want to say it's.
I mean, if we include all like the research stuff, it'll probably be like my fifth.
Oh hell yeah! If you got to record, you got to count that the IRL stuff,
so,
dude.
like, it's probably my fifth time being on like your stream and
hell
podcast included.
This is like your home now.
Yeah.
We were earlier we were watching hockey for like an hour and a half,
and I'm not happy with the results, but can't control the destiny of like your favorite team. So
explain to us, Robin, why were we watching hockey? I haven't watched hockey since 1972, and I was born in 1975. That's how long it's been.
Oh wow!
So it's been very long. Last time I went to a hockey game, I accidentally went to a hockey game because I thought I was going to the Lakers at the Forum, and I went to the wrong spot and ended up walking in, and the Kings were playing. I was like, "Oh, this is crazy!"
At the Forum?
At the Forum,
that sounds cool.
Because the Lakers used to play at the Forum.
That's right.
And then so I meet this chick, and she's on the Lakers. I'm like, dude, I'm gonna hook you up. I got tickets to the Lakers. Somebody gave me tickets. I walk in. There's no wood. There's no basketball. It's cold. I'm like, why is it getting cold? Like we're walking in. Like why is it cold in here? It's the hockey. It's freaking the Kings versus some Vancouver team or something like that. So it's like that's the only time I ever watched hockey. And then Robin comes over today and he's like, dude, we gotta put ESPN on your TV. So we're like downloading the ESPN app and watch. I'm like, what? Who do you want to see, Robin? He's like, I want to see Montreal versus New York Islanders. I'm like, oh, so that's your favorite team? Your favorite team is Montreal? He's like, no, I want Montreal to win because,
So Montreal needed to win and they lost tonight, like 4-1.
So it didn't work out.
It didn't work out. My favorite team is the Pittsburgh Penguins, and they were
Penguins
literally like 2 points behind for a wild card playoff spot of the team that Montreal was playing. So if Montreal won and then Pittsburgh won tomorrow, we would have been in.
Damn. So Penguins have no chance?
Yeah, no chance. I think we had a playoff streak appearance for like 17 years.
Oh my gosh.
So
you just lost your playoff streak this moment.
Yeah, it feels weird because first I was a Tampa Bay Lightning fan.
Tampa Bay Lightning.
Watching hockey probably like 2004, and then kind of switched to the Penguins in like 07, 08.
Well, let me ask you something, Robin. Do the Kings still play hockey?
Yeah, they still play hockey.
Los Angeles Kings.
They have like 2 cups against like the Ducks. So like, do you know how like there's another hockey?
The Ducks in Anaheim. That's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah,
Kings are in the playoffs, right?
Yeah, they do. They clinched the playoff spot maybe like a couple of games ago. So yeah.
So explain to me why you live in the Los Angeles area, the greater Los Angeles area, and you are for a Penguin team. Where are the Penguins from?
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh Penguins. Have you ever lived in Pittsburgh, my friend?
No.
So let me guess. Is it about the fit?
It's not about the fit,
like
but that black and gold does look good. No, honestly, I gotta say because I started like listening to Penguins radio because of the lead commentator at the time, Mike Lang. And like the way I listen to hockey and you imagine it and the way they described it.
You like the way he flowed with it?
Yeah, the way it's kind of like their Vince Scully.
I can respect that.
Yeah,
dude, that is balls that you just said that right now.
Like,
because that's me. Like when I go to Universal Studios, it's not about the rides, it's about the guy that goes, welcome to the Universal Studios Jurassic Park ride. Okay. I'm looking at that guy and everybody else is looking at the King Kong, and I'm looking at the guy, you are at the Universal Studios. Welcome to the greatest ride. I'm looking at the guy that is announcing. So you're looking at the guy that's announcing for the Penguins.
Yeah,
it's incredible.
It's like I'm
doing his homework.
I'm pretty sure Gabe can relate. I'm pretty sure.
By the way, introduce this fine gentleman next to you. Who is this man right here next to us?
Gabriel. He owns Line Drop in Bellflower, Line Drop Bar, Mobile, bartender.
Boom.
Best friend, I would call.
Sick.
Nice. That's right. Respect. Boom.
We messed up on our handshake. That was bad. Because we're like,
let's keep it simple.
That's how you do it. That's how the space. We have our own.
You guys got your own like trick handshake.
We have our own handshake.
I'm with them 8 hours a day. So
8 hours a day.
Yeah. Sometimes like we both forget. So like, because sometimes we're in the zone like playing like NBA Jam on his like arcade
at his arcade
in the shop. So it's like sometimes we forget, but like we always try to remember.
Yeah, it's cool.
What is up, Serini? Welcome to the show. Welcome to Kick. Fantastic. Everybody supporting on Kick. Fantastic. Thank you for coming in, Serini. Fantastic. Awesome. Great to see you. Fire in the chat. We love it. If you're just joining us, we are here live in Mystic Street Studios. We got Rogan in the house, of course. We've got Gabriel from Lime Drop. What kind of business is this, Gabriel? This is, I mean, you've got drinks here in front of us. Obviously, this is aguas.
So these are agua frescas. They're made fresh daily. But originally we started off as a mobile bartending business.
Oh, dang. Mobile bartending.
Yeah. So
you got to carry the Coronas, the Modelos.
Actually, we don't provide any alcohol. So if you were to hire us,
right,
we would pull up with everything else except the alcohol. That's the pricey part.
That is bad. Because you don't got. So they have to bring down. So
I make it easy though. I'll provide you a small list and I'll keep it short and sweet. Like you tell me, I have 60 guests that are going to be there, right? And I'll ask you, how heavy do they drink?
Yeah.
You tell me, they can drink, they can pound.
Uh-huh.
So I'll tell you, all right, we need 4 large tequila bottles. Because I remember I've been doing it for like 4 or 5 years now.
Right.
So I kind of just learn how to gauge and
like how much they're gonna need for the party.
Yeah, exactly. And like what I'm trying to do is save you money so you don't have to overbuy on bottles.
That's
right?
awesome.
So I want to be able to fly through everything that you do provide for us.
That's all. I wouldn't. The first thought would be like, what a scam! You get people to buy you. You don't got to bring any alcohol, but it's genius because when I've had a party in the past, I don't know how to mix drinks. Nobody in the party.
It's a headache.
Yeah, it's like a total headache. Theo's all like he knows for the first 10 minutes, and then he's drunk, passed out on the bar, and drinking half the tequila, and then nobody gets any drinks.
Exactly.
So
it becomes a big mess on the table, you know.
Total mess, if not a fight, because then Theo fights with the neighbor because they're playing too much loud music, and everybody's fighting. So Gabriel comes along and makes it professional.
We bring a bunch of stuff, honestly, like.
Oh, the tooling too.
Yeah, well, we bring our like equipment. We bring a nice bar. We bring we'll get like.
Oh, you bring the full bar.
Yeah, we'll bring a full bar. It's like a nice wooden bar my dad built me. We put it on wheels, so it makes it easy. We provide all the garnishes, all the fresh juices. Everything is freshly made. You ask me for a watermelon margarita, hibiscus, whatever you want. Like my mom's making everything fresh.
Dang.
We package it up in nice gallons, and then at the party we start just. Either if it's a small event, we can shake up drinks, right? Everybody loves a shooken drink, so if it's possible, we'll make it happen. But if not, we're making stuff pre-made, but just know everything is super fresh, that morning. And
your mom's involved in the business and everything.
So my mom basically does all the blending, all the juicing, all the cleaning, all the prep work, and I mean she's the backbone to it. Her and my sister.
Hell yeah. Shout out to moms and sister. What's your sister's name?
To them. So it's Marisol and my mom's name is Luz.
Marisol and Luz. Shout out to Marisol and Luz. Yeah. Awesome. Shout out to Alice Robbie. Thanks for joining on Kick. Awesome. I see everybody on Kick joining in. Gabriel's here with Lime Drop and talking about his mobile bit. He started this. So right now he has the agua business. He started out as a mobile bartending business. Brings in the bar, brings in the tooling, brings in the shakers. You want to see that cocktail like on Tom Cruise. You want to see people flipping it around the back.
I'll stop you there.
Do that?
Honestly, we don't because you have to remember, dude, people hire us for like once they see one of our pretty drinks,
right?
We start getting attacked at these parties. So I'm not going to be at a quinceañera shaking up, I'm not going to give you a lemon drop, a mojito, and then at quinceañeras, there's 10 to 15 tables, right? And every table has that one dude that sends, like not all the ladies or the older folks are not going to be getting up.
No, exactly. Respect. You gotta respect for Thea. And then you're not going to get somebody goes like the 15-year-old.
Yeah, exactly.
The 15-year-old goes and gets the drinks. What the hell?
Yeah, no, exactly.
So you don't know about that room?
No.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's a Mexican party.
I've been to a quinceañera once, but I was just invited as a guest. I wouldn't really know.
We got to take you.
We got to take you. Yeah, we got to show you the rules. Like the Theos and the Theas, they do not get up for anything. Like you literally, you even get the taco plate for them and bring it to them, and then they give you cash. And then if you're 15 years old, they go, hey, go give me 2 shots of tequila, tequila Jose Cuervo. And then you got to go back for
so because in your guys' culture, it's like 15 is considered like being part of an adult, right?
Not just that, but you'll probably do what they say. At that age, you're like right on the border, right? You're right on the border, like you might do what they say. Like that's the thing. But you were saying, is it because you had to push volume? Like, but you're putting out a lot of drinks. You're not going to be shaking. You're going to be, and your presentation is where your pride is mostly.
So I bartend with either my girlfriend or like I'll take a friend or one of my other homies that I've taught to bartend, and I mean, we just all agree that when you're shaking up these drinks, like the taste can be inconsistent and 2 time consuming, right?
Right.
And we're trying to get people lit at these parties, like we want people to have the most fun, consume the most alcohol possible, right? Because these people are either having their wedding, their quinceañeras, the parties for their kids, and they're spending upwards 5,000-10,000, so they want everybody to leave stumbling and have a blast, right? And everybody act a fool and dance.
Memorable moment.
Exactly.
Then they can clown you the next day too.
Exactly. So our goal is to like, we're kind of very important at these parties.
It's hugely important. Especially for a Mexican party.
Exactly.
Like you want to get blasted. Like you want to party till everybody's passed out, until the speaker's like.
No, those are bad speakers. We don't want those.
That's the parties I remember when I was a kid. Yep. Like the speaker, like your uncle's like bringing in the freaking stereo speakers from the living room, and then your aunt's like rolling the wire across. It's like bullet, and the wire's going across, and you're trying to get it to the grass because it's way out in the back. For some reason they want to set up way in the back. Get it set up by the house. No, we're gonna go way in the back. They're freaking set up all the like your uncle's DJing and stuff like that. And like back in the 70s, I don't know if they were coked out or what, but the parties went to like 3 in the morning. Wow. It was crazy. It was out of control. And when people say like Mexicans have a party for everything, we do.
Yeah, literally.
Like quinceañeras, like birthday parties, divorciados. When you're getting divorced, that's a party.
Dude, let me stop you there.
Right?
So when we started our business 5 years ago, they would always tell me, October, November's coming around. Like, you're going to have to save your money, right? People don't party in the wintertime. And I would always just kind of brush it off.
Like your people.
I would just think to myself, like, damn, maybe they're right? Like, maybe it
like a little bit, you're like, for a little bit?
Yeah, I was kind of stressed. I'm like, damn, maybe November through February, it's going to be cold and it might be slow. But one thing I realized with Mexicans, like, the party never stops, and people can reach out and be like, hey, are you booked on Saturday? Like, and then I'll be like, damn, like, it's December 15th, like, we're booked, right? And they're like, all right, can you come Sunday? And I'm like,
don't change the date.
Yeah, like, people do not care. And honestly, that's one thing that we've taken a lot of pride, and I hold closely, that all our customers are returning customers. Like, if you've booked me once for like little Pedro's baptism or whatever,
like Pedro, getting baptized.
The whole family's depending on you to bring Lime Drop back out, right? So
they've already heard you.
You set the standard at a high. So Forget it. And nowadays people have gender reveals, right? So these people go all out on this big ass gender reveal, and then they have us making the pink and green drinks, and then they'll call us back and they're like, all right, now we got to get you for the baby shower. A year later. And then
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, and then when we're at these parties, everybody's like, oh, dile cuánto me cobra me, like, let him know how much he's gonna charge me. And everybody's at these parties is trying to book us.
Trying to book you because you set the standard.
Yeah, and it's overwhelming, but I mean, I love it,
So they're screwed. Like, if they hire you once, they have to. They're the cousins or the primas are like, hey, is Lime Drop gonna be there again? They're like looking for you again, and if you don't show up, they're pissed. They're like, why didn't you get Lime Drop again? And so they're like, you do.
And honestly, I'm not gonna say that everything is all beautiful and perfect, but we have had some families that just that honestly, like, sometimes we have parties where like people are just like, just give me sparkling water and tequila,
just like simple,
or like we've had parties where they just want like straight shots all night, right?
Oh damn, and that makes it easy for you, right?
Yeah, it's really cool. I have some customers that will run through tequila, and everybody wants a double and a triple shot in their mixed drinks.
Damn.
And then we have those families that just, like, everybody's like light a little bit.
Calm. So the ones that where they're doing double shots, do those parties sometimes end earlier because no, just
you would think
because they would pass out. They don't pass out.
All right, I have a good story for you, right?
Bring it.
All right, so check it out. So this is one good friend. Her name is Abby. She's booked us like 4 times.
Nice. Shout out to Abby.
Shout out to Abby and her husband. So they booked us, I want to say, for like their son's baby shower, like his first birthday party. And she told me it's going to be like 80 to 100 people.
Holy moly,
remember, I book you and I give you this quote. I rate it like depending on how many guests you're going to have at your party.
Okay.
So when we showed up, I'm like, damn, I overcharged it because there's probably no more than 45, 50 people there. And she told me, no, I booked you for double because our family drinks a lot.
Dude, right? That's honesty. I like that. That's an honest customer.
Great.
What's your name again?
Abby.
Abby, you're a nice, honest person. I love you, Abby. That's fantastic.
So then they had, our record at this point was like 5 large tequila bottles, right? Like as like how much a family has consumed.
A normal family party,
100
like
people.
100 people, yeah.
Yeah, 5-6 bottles. So I get there and she's like, "Oh, we have all those bottles. If that's not enough, let me know I have more inside." It was probably like, I think it was like 9 of those Kirkland large bottles. I don't know if you ever seen them.
From Costco.
The 1.75 liters. It's like this big. It's like a fat tequila bottle.
It's like a gallon of tequila or something like that.
I want to say like 2.5 of those make a gallon.
Damn.
So I'm looking at these 8-9 bottles, and me and my girl look at each other, and we're kind of like laughing, like they're not gonna drink all this, you know?
Yeah.
Like they're not gonna. 40 people are not gonna run through. So we started like at 7, 8. Dude, tell me why by like midnight they had rocked all those tequila bottles, plus they brought out like an extra 3 or 4 bottles.
No
and
way.
Everybody was still standing.
Still standing?
Yeah,
dang, Serena, are you listening to this? Oh my god.
What I started doing was I told my girl, like, man, fuck them. I'm gonna start putting like 3 or 4 shots into
You're trying to take them down.
Yeah.
Like you're trying to break the elephant.
Exactly.
Like, good job.
I'm like, yo, like they're not falling. Like I gotta do something.
Something that drastic has to happen. 911. These animals are not going down.
Yeah,
and it's 3 a.m.
And then the worst part is that they start telling me, "Are you putting alcohol in these drinks?" Right?
They want more. They want more medicine.
Dang.
So
wow.
Yeah, great story.
Oh my gosh! So you're clinking. You're hearing clinking, but at the end of the night, you hear the clinking.
Dude, I was holding those bottles like trophies. I was like holding them, and they had like fancy bottles too. They kept popping out
tower of bottles.
They kept popping out fancy bottles, and I'm like, damn, like they could drink, right? And then mind you too, when I got there to set up. You know, like those big, they call them tumbos. There's like, it's a big plastic tub, like this tall.
Oh, Tina, we used to call it Tina, but it's plastic now. It used to be metal back in the day.
Like
we used to make like tamales out of them and put our drinks in there during birthday parties.
Yeah, but it fits a lot, right?
Yeah,
like they're huge. They had 3 of those. They probably had like 60 24 packs.
Damn, 60 24 packs?
Yeah, and then like her dad, or I don't know if it was her husband's dad, he took pride into like building like a sculpture with the beers, right? So he'll put them like perfectly all around. So it was like nice and nicely in order, right? And then the ice went perfectly in the middle.
But then it's gone in like 10 minutes, right?
So when I showed up early, like 2 or 3 p.m. to set up right before the party starts, because I don't want to be dragging all my stuff in later, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, damn, like they have a lot of beer. Like one was filled with the Modelos, one was filled with Pacifico, one was filled with Corona, and I'm like, damn, we're good. Like we're gonna be chilling.
Right.
By the end of the night, like, dude, those three tumbos were empty.
Like just a lake of water. Just water. No beers in sight. No metal. Not even empty beers were in there.
Yeah, like they could drink. And then the crazy part was they had us go back Sunday morning.
What? For what?
To make more drinks.
I like you. Come back in the morning for breakfast.
No, I love them though because Dude, they're great family and not one complaint from anybody there.
Damn.
Like they all show love and they booked us like 4 times and they're great customers.
Hell yeah.
I think this is why I do it, like to meet cool people like them, you know?
That's awesome. So what happens in the breakfast? Is it like these micheladas and stuff like that? And
dude, I wake up hungover.
Bloody Marys?
I wake up hungover like, damn.
You gotta go to work.
And then the crazy part is that they start calling me like at 10 a.m. Like, what time are you coming?
Damn, because they already got the menudo on.
And they're cleaning, they got that guachile. So then me and my girl pull up and then it's just a lot, but
that's crazy.
Like
we might have the Mobil Bartending Chronicles with Gabriel every month or something like that.
I could go on all day.
So let's move on. God. If you didn't get that explanation, Kick and Twitch, that was a full explanation of how he got into this. Gee, that was like, so mobile bartending, it's wild. It's rock star status. You and your girlfriend going to different parties, getting people the way they want to feel on a party, that they're spending a lot of money on. It's a special moment. They're spending a lot of cash. Not only that, if you're a parent, you're freaking scrubbing the freaking chairs all day in the hot sun. You're setting up all the tables and everything. You're freaking hot as hell. Like all the parents when they're setting up the party.
Oh yeah.
So you're pissed.
I don't know about the scrub.
By like 10, you're pissed. You just want I just want to drink my beer. Like,
yep.
You know what I mean? So they're happy to see you. They don't want to deal with the drinks. It's a perfect business, amazing business. And then you somehow you float into this. Is it? Well, talk about how that happened. Was it that you got a building, or how did it happen?
So
how did you transfer into this?
So we're mobile bartending, and then we started producing products, right? Like this. We started producing.
Oh, what is that?
This is a candy bag. These are peach O's.
Lime drop chili peach O's. Whoa.
So I met this manufacturing company, and they started manufacturing our products, right? Because I started making micheladas at these parties, and everybody was just enjoying our products as another product.
So you started to develop your own like michelada sauce?
Yeah, we started making all our products. This is a mini Michi mix.
Michi boy?
That one's on the go.
Damn, put that in the camera.
So then what happens is Michi mix. So then what happens is
Can you open this?
Yeah, of course. That's for you.
Oh, awesome.
So we started having like COVID happens, right?
Yeah.
And shortly after COVID, we start everybody like these small shop pop-ups start happening, right?
Right. It pop-up madness. That's how I got into business, because I wanted to support small businesses. We were out in the pop-ups.
Yeah, I love that. I love your approach too. When you approach people.
Thank you.
So what happens is we start going to these pop-ups, and of course we can't sell alcohol. So what I started doing was
there was a dude this Friday at that's another story.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, technically
he did have alcohol, dude, and he said he had some
I don't think
license.
so.
He jacked us? You think he jacked us?
I don't think he had alcohol.
He didn't have alcohol.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. So you can't sell alcohol at the pop-ups, and so then what happens?
Yeah, so then one day I just start blending up fruit. Never had any idea. And honestly, like I would see these, like people ask me like, how do you make an agua fresca? And honestly, I just say like, you buy the fruit and you blend it, right? You juice it, and then you just mix it with sugar and water. Like
that's it, right?
And that's what I started doing. Yeah, and it just started working, and we would dress them up pretty. We put sour belts all over them. We'll put a big ass piece of pineapple, whatever, right, to make it look pretty.
Was your mom was already doing that anyway?
Never.
Or no, not at all?
Never.
Because here's the thing. It sounds easy, but it's not. And here's why, because there's always somebody that can mess it up. And that's me. So I'll go in the freaking kitchen and I'll get the watermelon. I'll get a big old cup of sugar. I'll get ice. I'll put it, blend it all up nice. And when I do it and I drink it, it's like all these chunks, and then I get all this nastiness, and it doesn't taste like much. It just tastes like water, which is agua. That's what it means, agua. But you don't want it to taste like that. When my wife does it with the blender and the cantaloupe, I don't know if I'm not looking and she puts some secret love in there, it comes out beautifully. So I really have a lot of respect for people like you who do the aguas, and other people that I've seen at pop-ups, and they're not all good. I'm about to try this one. I've seen some amazing ones. I had I had some at my church when we did the Easter festival. They had some amazing ones. Drinking the freaking, believe it or not, one of these had pineapple and spinach together. And you think spinach, like,
that's a good combination.
It's amazing, right? Did you try that?
Yeah, I've had a bunch.
It's freaking good, dude. I didn't think I was going to drink that. It's amazing. So I have a lot of respect for this art form. It's and when I say art form now, not only is the quality of the drink and the way the drink tastes, but you do a lot of extra stuff. I've seen it on your Instagram. You have the stuff on the edges, the rim. What do they call this big straw with the?
I call them tamarindo straws.
Tamarindo, there's tamarindo on them. But tamarindo, explain that for the audience. Who don't know what tamarindo is?
This is basically what is it, like a big ass seed? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't even it's know like a weird seed from a tree, dude. Tamarind. It's a tamarind.
Yeah, I used to think it looked gross, but it's a gorgeous little plant, you know? And
like
then,
a little pod, right?
Like a little pod. Yeah, it has actually it's like, just imagine like peas, right? But just like a big fat deformed pea, a brown pea. And then it's like a I don't know. Can you pop up a picture?
Let me pop it up here.
But I used to not like tamarindo, and then I started buying big bags of it, and my mom boils it, and dude, it's delicious.
It's amazing. I want to show you guys it because it's something that you'd be like, I ain't eating that crap, right? When you look at it, you're like, I ain't eating that.
I used to be like that,
but this stuff is amazing. When you, it's basically like a really this pod. So basically, you crack open this seed. This shell inside there's this tamarind, and this tamarind, it's like this gooey stuff, and if you mix it correctly and do the seasoning with the chiles, it creates tamarindo, what we call tamarindo. It's this candy, bro. This is like, you would think it's like a peanut. It's candy. That's it's so sweet. Right away.
It looks like a peanut.
Yeah, it looks like a peanut, or you know what it looks like. What do you get at the sushi bar? The
edamame.
It looks like this is the Mexican edamame right here.
We had sushi a few days ago, and like he ordered like
you did
everything for it. Because I wasn't really a huge fan of sushi, but like recently I just got into it. So like,
you never had sushi before?
No, I've had, but like I don't know what to order. So he said like, let me just order everything, and he ordered everything, and everything tasted pretty well.
Gabriel knows. Gabriel knows.
Sushi.
So that's what tamarind is, and what you do with it is incredible. Let me try to get to your channel. Let's see, lime drops right here. Lime drops, boom. So you have your own paste, your products. So you started off with products. Your manufacturer is probably starting off creating products so that you could do the pop-ups and have different products at the pop-ups. Well, actually, is that the idea?
So what actually happened was, I want to say a year before COVID, we started producing products, and I just went on attack mode, selling them at liquor stores, and I reached like 100 stores carrying our products. You went straight
to the liquor store?
Dude, I was walking in there.
Damn.
Funny story. I went into a liquor store right down the street, right? And I was like, yo, can you guys carry this mix? And they were like, what is it? And I'm like, just michelada mix, right? And they're like,
I didn't even know you could do that. You can just pitch to a store that's already open?
That's what they do. I didn't know. Dope. So then they were like, yeah, sell us a case. And I'm like, okay, well, it's $80. And they're like, well, do you have an invoice? I'm like, what is that? And they're like, you got to create us a receipt. I remember being clueless. I drove to the dollar store down the street. Yeah. I got like a little notebook, and I just started doing invoices. And then
the little invoice book, the little two, like has a little, like you write on it, and there's like a carbon copy in the background. Exactly. You give them one copy. Old school, dude. Yeah.
So then what happened?
And they sell those at Dollar Tree.
Yeah. Well, that's probably the only place you can find them now, because they don't use them anymore because we have computers.
Yep. Dude, you know what's funny? My first case of michelada mix, I took it to that liquor store. I probably had like 15 cases, right?
Right.
And if you were to pick up directly with me, I would sell you the bottle at 15. Okay.
Right.
But if I sold it to a liquor store, I'd sell it to them at $5, about $5 to $6 a bottle. Wholesale. Yeah. So
because they're buying in bulk.
Exactly. So I looked at the bigger picture early on, which I'm proud about, because everybody that would pick up directly from my house, I just started sending them to the stores. So I took that pay cut, huge pay cut, right?
Right.
But I knew that in the long run, it was going to pay off.
So you sent your existing customers directly to the store?
Dude, I was sending my brothers, my cousins, everybody.
Like, dude, genius. Because you created volume, right?
Yeah. And like my dad was like, dude, like, what are you making off a bottle? You're paying $3.50 for a bottle, and you're selling it to them at $5. And I'm like, Dad, once I reach 100 stores, and they're all buying 2 cases each, right? Like,
dude,
I never understood the business, you know.
How did you figure that out, dude? Because that's what we do in regular business. That's what you're supposed to do, like the wholesale business. You basically created your own wholesale.
Yeah, exactly. So because the manufacturing company that I was working with, they would laugh at me. They would laugh and like, because they told me, why do you focus on the little things, right? Like, they're like, you focus on the cute little things, you focus on your little merchandise, right? And then your little pop-ups, and they're like, this is where it's at, you know? And then, like, I would pick up a small half a pallet, and then they're like, look at this guy, he has 15 pallets, right? And I would just think to myself, like, damn, like, I want to get to that level, you know? Or
so they were helping you. They're like, dude, it's awesome what you're doing. You're doing the pop-up thing, but look, you're ordering half a pallet. Compare it, and you're able to see the compare. Like, look at them. They're ordering a full pallet.
It was intimidating. Yeah, because like I don't want to be a little
what? Caroline just, oh, yes, Caroline, thank you so much. Subscribing for 1 tier for 3 months. Awesome. Thank you, Caroline. Heck yeah.
Sick.
3 months. Oh, yeah. Congratulations, Caroline. Awesome. Thank you, Caroline. Appreciate that. That's awesome. Welcome to the show. So we're here talking, if you just joined us, with Gabriel, owner and proprietor of the Lime Drop store in Bellflower, California. We're just barely getting started. We got into his mobile bartending business, which is crazy, right? It might turn into a Chronicles here on Raised Flavors. Now we're into getting into his products. And it's ingenious what he did and the way he was able to pivot. And we're just right in that pivot moment with Gabriel right now. He's picking up products from his manufacturer. He's picking up small batches, doing the pop-up thing, doing products here and there. And then he realizes if he can get this into stores, and 100 stores was your goal, you get into the 100 stores, and now you have to send all your customers there because your wholesale business becomes the main upfront. Is that correct?
Yeah. And then I was actually hitting like 20 stores a day, right? And I was getting, like, a lot of people don't see the other side of it, right? They think it's all pretty, but I was getting denied everywhere. I remember I don't have a rim paste, but we made the rim paste, which is a chamoy mix.
Right.
We made it 8 months before COVID, and I had like two pallets of it. Right.
Oh,
this was after the Michelada bottle took off.
Right.
And everybody that was dogging me out for the bottle, I'd walk in, I'd be like, "You guys want to carry it?" And like, whoever owned the store, they'd be like, "Nah, get out," you know?
Right.
Like, who's this goofy kid?
You're gonna get some no. You're definitely gonna get some no's.
That's 20 no's a day.
The sales. You gotta talk to people like that right now who are entrepreneurs. They're starting out a business. You get like kind of like down or doubtful. How do you get past that to where you're like, because it's a numbers game. You have to understand that's a numbers game. Yeah. How did you give people some tips on how you got past that?
For me, I think if you're confident in your product, right, and you know it's the future, you should be extremely confident in what you're trying to sell. And then the way I looked at it was I would leave the liquor store like in the parking lot, and I would just laugh, and I would be like, I can't wait to prove them wrong, you know? I would always think that. And then I'd get home and I was living with my aunt at the time, right? I'd be like, "Hey, Nina, can you call this liquor store?" She'd be like, "For what?" And I'd type in the number.
Were you doing the Beatles trick where you're putting like audiences out there?
I would have my aunt say, "Do you guys carry any Michi Boys Lime Drop products?" "No, we don't." And then I'd be like, "All right." And then I'd be like, "Now you call this store. Now you call this store." And then on Instagram, right? "Hey, dude, that helps out so much because
genius, dude.
Word of mouth is. I learned that from a clothing brand called the Hundreds.
The Hundreds?
Yeah. So this guy, his name is Bobby. He I want to say like in the early 2000s, he made like a big batch of t-shirts.
10 bits. Thank you, Serini.
Awesome. Yeah. And what he did was he put them in his clothing store, and I think he was like kind of intimidated that he put too many, and he was just scared that they weren't going to move.
Right.
So he basically bought all his own t-shirts back, but he'd give you the $20, $30 to go buy it. So he said that he gave money to everybody, and he's like, I had my own family and friends go buy all the clothing.
So he would give his family money. Yeah. And then say, go into that store
and buy it back
to create that need.
That buzz.
Yeah. There you go.
And then I remember I would always think that, and I wasn't embarrassed about it. I'm like, but what pissed me off the most was that I was going into these nice, beautiful, remodeled liquor stores, right? They had all the craft beer section set up, and
you started with the high-end ones.
I was hitting them all.
Nice.
Because I was just hitting them all, like as ghetto as it is, right?
Yeah.
But one thing I've come to realize about every store is that it doesn't matter how pretty it is. What matters is ownership and who's behind that cashier.
Who's behind the counter, because they're the ones writing the check.
Dude, I don't want to diss him, but it's not the prettiest liquor store. One of my stores that's killing it, right? It's kind of ghetto. And the owner, his name is Eddie. And
Eddie.
Yeah, it's a tiny liquor store in Santa Fe Springs, and he's been the #1 seller.
He's crushing it.
He crushes. There's zero parking, right?
Yeah. Everybody's at the liquor store.
Everything has dust on it, right? Everything has dust.
Does he sell any other, or he's only selling your product?
He's killing it on everything.
Every product, beers.
But everybody that walks in, hey, what up? Hey, what up, Tom? Hey, what up, Jim? Hey, what up? Hey, Hart? Like, he's the man.
He knows everybody.
He knows everybody.
Dude, that's
like,
awesome.
You can look homeless and walk in there, like, he's not going to be on your ass about anything.
He's just
like,
a community guy.
The chillest.
That's dope.
And, like, dude, I have so much love for that guy.
I bet. I mean, that's why he sells so much, because people love him.
People want to come back.
They want to come to see him.
Even me, bro. I've driven by and I'll be like, I don't even need anything, but
I should go get some chips.
I'm gonna pull up to Eddie just to get that little 12-pack right before going to the carne asada. I'm like, I'm gonna go show love to Eddie real quick.
That's awesome, dude. Yeah, because you're saying hi to your friend, and you buy a 12-pack, you buy a bag of Takis, in my case, or some bubble gum. It's crazy, and he probably sells more than, like you're saying, more than most of your customers. He's your top customer.
Yeah, he's one of the top customers.
That's crazy, dude. That's awesome. I want to meet this guy. Eddie, come on the show, hang out.
Yeah, he's awesome.
That'd be awesome. That's crazy. So this is bigger than I thought, Robin. Thank you for bringing us. We're just started. Check this out, guys.
I told Robin this is gonna have to be a couple parts. Like, if he has 5 parts,
I got all night. We'll go all night. So Caroline, you teared up for the right show. This is an amazing show we're about to have right here. So this guy becomes not the manufacturer, the supplier of all the freaking liquor stores in the area. Are these products still in the liquor stores?
Yeah.
And so that's part of your business.
We shrunk it down to 40 stores.
Shrunk it down to 40 stores. Most people wish they could get one store. You've got 40 stores, my friend. That's amazing. That's incredible.
Honestly, it doesn't feel like a lot because there's a billion stores, right?
Oh, of course.
But
everybody wishes they could get just a piece of the market. You have
that's right.
a nice chunk, and it's in probably in the communities that around here and stuff like that, right?
So the thing about me is that I'm very like, if I meet a store owner and we don't click, I sort of don't want your store. You know what I mean?
That's tight. That's tight. Oh, the management. Awesome. Thank you, honey.
Hello.
Robin's got to eat. This is my wife. This is Gabriel. Lime drops.
Nice to meet you.
Lime drops. Thank you, honey. Love you. Robin's got to eat. Robin, we got to feed him because he works so hard.
Yo, so every time I see Robin, we always talk about what he's ate. And what did you eat earlier today, Robin? Hold the mic.
Nobody talks about food better than this guy. Do you think?
Yeah, this guy.
He makes you want them. He is an expert on food.
So we had sushi 2 days ago, and he tore it up, right? And then he's like, "This just doesn't do it for me. I need a hamburger."
Yeah,
isn't that him, dude? That's like
I'm like, dude,
everywhere
where are you gonna go? He's like, I'm gonna go to In-N-Out. Like, kind of upset. He's like, I'm going to In-N-Out.
He's very particular.
He didn't go because he was like, he asked you like late, like 3 a.m. Did you go? Like, no, I didn't go. But
oh man, Caroline says good luck to Gabriel on your product. Caroline,
awesome. Thank
in
you.
there.
But for me, sushi doesn't like feel like a full meal to me. So
it doesn't.
That's why I was
you're right. No, it doesn't. You don't go to sushi like, especially it's like $30 a roll or whatever it is nowadays, right? So you tell your wife like this: look, we're gonna go have sushi. It's gonna be special. But let's strategize this.
Yep.
We're going to have 2 rolls, maybe 2 pieces of sashimi, and then we'll go have tacos after. You got to strategize.
No, right? What I like about sushi is that it leaves space for other food too. You know,
it's dangerous. It could be dangerous for a guy like me because I love to eat and I can eat endlessly. So it's totally dangerous. Before we Before because I don't want to leave these beautiful drinks.
Yeah,
I'm salivating on these drinks right here. So eventually, and we're going to get into it, you start a business where you're making these drinks. You talked about, blending them for your first time. Experiment. Did it take some experimentation to get this?
Yeah,
just
definitely.
Right?
I wouldn't say that all the early batches were great. We're just learning.
Yeah. So let's dig in here. What's this? What's this right here?
You might want to bring some napkins so we can.
Okay. Yeah. Let's bring some napkins over.
I don't want to.
Hold on 1 second. Paper towel.
That chile is the best part on.
Yeah. I started in put the powder on top of it.
I hope some of my peeps are watching.
They should be watching.
All right, Robin, tell us something interesting.
Well,
what do you want to talk about?
Well, let's talk about you. You went to a Laker game yesterday.
That was cool.
saw the game-winning shot from.
Dude, that was crazy.
No, it was a game-tying shot from Dennis Schroeder
at the corner.
No, for the drinks.
And then did you watch the last minute?
Did not watch the last minute because when I saw the score, I think the Lakers were already.
So Lakers were up 3-0 after that. After Schroeder's on 3, right?
Oh,
and
so how do we do this, dude? What should I prepare for? What's gonna happen?
So I like to put so that way we can just
talk about that Laker game later.
Cool. Yo. Srini went into Twitch. Awesome. The Asian Barry Rovin in the house.
Very white.
So usually when we sell them, it should have been like a slushy, but they've been sitting for.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. So it comes like this.
It comes like a slushy, honestly.
Nice.
And you might just want to do this. And just mix it up, and then you can have a sip of it. This is maybe our most popular one. It's a cucumber lime. Oh, so the tricky thing with these straws,
what's in there?
It's not. So you have to bite the
Is
end
there
off of it.
in there? Oh.
Yeah, you bite off the end, and it becomes a straw.
So you eat the tamarindo first.
Yeah. You gotta suck it out. Pause.
I'm not good at this. At all, by the way. This is lemonade?
What? That's a cucumber lime.
Oh, yes.
Oh, you want to give this one a shot now?
Damn.
So just a heads up, they don't get this messy. I've driven around, you know.
Yeah, you've been driving around all day. Thank you for doing this, by the way, Gabriel. This is awesome.
I wish I was gonna bring you guys mangoneadas, which is ice cream, but
yeah, you carry ice cream over there too, huh?
Yeah. So, but I was driving around before heading over here.
What's this one?
That's a sandia.
Sandia, watermelon.
Oh, so that's what watermelon means in Spanish. I didn't even know. I thought it was like pepino.
Welcome to the show, Robin.
That means cucumber then.
We learn something every week, my friend.
Okay.
Pepino's cucumber. Yep.
I got that message.
I feel bad about that too. I promote all the flavors in Spanish, and people from all types of different backgrounds come in and they're just confused.
They're like,
yeah, see that I don't even.
Y'all carry that pina. Y'all got that pina with the cucumber in there. What do you call that?
Watermelon.
Watermelon. You want watermelon with the? You ever put pumpkin in that? I like pumpkin. I like a Halloween. That's one of my favorite holidays. You got any of that over there?
This is my favorite. This one's crazy good right now.
We got to be really careful, Robin.
It's just
because all my equipment is right here. Oh my god, this is scary.
I had all these flavors already, so I might take a sip or two. But
what is this one?
That's pineapple.
Pineapple.
Honestly, it just depends on how good the fruit is. You know, I'm picky with the fruits. If the fruits are ugly, I'm throwing them away.
You can really taste the fruit, right? Like
the
freshness of the fruit. Like it wasn't just like a rancid fruit. It was this fresh. You could tell.
Dude, I'm picky.
You can really tell.
My mom hates it. I'll buy like a big box of like cucumbers, and if they taste like crap, I'm tossing them all away.
Oh my gosh, it's amazing.
And like I said, they're supposed to be like slushies because I have them. I once we make an agua, we put it in the freezer at the lowest temperature.
Whoa.
So, right, Robin? And it's like the perfect slushy / raspado water.
Oh hell yeah! I love that when it's slushy, and because you get agua plus the slushiness. It's like 7-Eleven on steroids. Oh, this is so fresh, you guys. I wish there was like Drink TV or something.
And then what I brought right here is this is the final. We're working on a new gummy, and we've been doing like chile and spicy stuff, but this is our first sour candy. So I want to get you guys' reactions if you guys are down.
Yeah,
I want what you guys do. You guys remember Warheads?
Oh yeah, that's what
this is the level that it's
Let's
on.
put the tops on these. I'm really nervous about this. Let's put the tops on these. Do you want any of these drinks, Robin? Which drink do you want, Robin?
Probably just sip on this one.
Okay, cool. Take that one.
This is a ring for those who are on the secondary camera watching me eat.
Nice. Bring that camera over here real quick.
I think we should. I can't reach it, but I think we should probably center it, right?
Whoops.
Careful.
Let me. You want to get my face reaction on?
We should probably center that camera more to the.
Let me put it right here real quick, so they can see my face when I'm trying to eat this. Let's see. All right, Serini. Let's see.
I'll do my.
How's that, Serini?
I'll do my reaction later.
Right. Let me fix this a little bit better. They wanted to see us closer. All right. Crazy. How's that, Serini? Better? Nice. Infused gummies? What's infused? I don't know, J-Rob. This is a good question.
No, these are not infused.
They're not infused because infused is like, is that CBD something or other?
So, yeah, these are.
I don't smoke CBD.
These are CBD.
Oh, these are CBD?
Yeah, you had one?
No,
I was hoping that they're not CBD. I was hoping you.
I think I did have one. Why is everything so like colorful? No, I didn't have
Let's do these guys.
These are the warheads?
Yeah, they're just. I think the packaging. I'm gonna label them like spicy AF.
Is this a new? Is this a new product?
Yeah, we're just waiting for them to get
exclusive on Race Flaves. What are they called?
Sour AF gummies.
Sour AF gummies. Cheers, gentlemen. Boom.
They're good, right?
Yeah. Oh, there's a sour.
It slowly comes in on.
I hope they don't damage anyone's teeth.
Is there? It's spicy too.
Yeah.
That's a little kick.
It's a nice kick. It's sour, sweet, sour, and chili.
I never felt like a time release.
We made these like 3 days ago.
Yeah, it took a little second to pop
It's
in.
crazy. We made these like 3 days ago. The first day they were crazy sour. Like, yeah, but I guess it might be going down.
It mellowed out and it's more of a chili, flavor.
It goes well with like the agua.
Does it?
Because like the rim is a little bit salty, and then you got the candy that's a little sour.
My mouth is watering.
Sweetness.
Oh, awesome, Srini.
So,
Sour AF. Yes.
Hey, do you have any Walter water?
Oh, we do need some Walter. What? Did you get some Walter water? Walter water. Put it in the chat. Water in the chat.
I have my lime drop water.
He created his own water, bro. Did you know that? Walter. I call every filtered water. It's called Walter water now. Since Robin brought that up.
Thanks for watching that podcast or stream.
Yeah,
of course.
It's awesome. That's awesome.
No, I was thinking about pranking Robin about putting like a big Walter water because I have a water station at my store.
Yeah. By the way, your store isn't just all these products. It isn't just awas. It isn't just ice cream. What I was freaking thought was the best part is it's a freaking water station. Like you get your gallon of water for like 35 cents.
Yep. And we have alkaline now.
You have alkaline now?
Yeah, we just got alkaline.
So is there an osmosis machine in the back of that thing?
Reverse osmosis. Yeah.
Reverse osmosis. So you can get your awas, you can get your ice cream, you can get these products, you can get your freaking gallon of water.
T-shirts,
and merch.
Yeah.
He's got merch.
I brought you guys hats too.
No.
Yeah, I got them in the car.
Hell yeah. We got some hats coming. That's freaking awesome. Can you believe that? What is up? First time chatter. Champagne and Awa. You know where that is?
Champagne and Awa?
You came on the right show. It's chili candy on the straw.
Thank you for joining us.
I thought it said champagne and like Allah, like God.
Champagne y agua. Champagne y agua.
Champagne y agua. I like that.
Yeah, welcome to the show. You came to the right show.
She says and champagne. I like that.
There's a chili candy on the straw. Yes, there is. It's tamarindo. Don't forget the merch. Yes, they must know you. They got get the merch at the Lime Drop store in Bellflower. Was it? Let me ask you. When you got the store, was it a water store first?
So this place, everybody that comes in, like they say, it's been a water. So it's been like a wateria. But it looks like a wateria. It was called Fresh Water for like 30 years.
Okay, because I used to live over there, and I'm like, I could swear I'd been to this place.
Yep.
And the only way I recognize it because of the water station. I was like, I think that's where I used to get my ice and water.
And you probably remember before it was remodeled, it had like a blue tile, and it was just a huge white box.
It looked like a medical.
It
looked like a dentist office.
I have an old picture of it. Yeah,
dude, I think that's where I used to get my water from when I lived down there.
So, cool story about this place. Next door is the liquor store, right? Next door is a liquor store, and I would go in there and sell them products.
Right.
And the dude that owns the liquor store, he became a good friend.
Okay.
And he's kind of like mellow. He's more chill. So he really wouldn't tell me like what he's been through or his past endeavors.
Yeah, and he wasn't in studio with Race Flay. He was about to tell his stories. He wasn't like
we got to get him in here.
We got to get him in.
Oh, I have a bunch.
He won't tell you the story. He'll tell me. I guarantee it. Anybody sits on that couch is going to tell me the story. So you get to be friendly with this guy?
Yeah, friends with this guy. And then I told him, "What's next door?" He's like, "It's an ice cream shop." And I'm like, "That's pretty cool."
I used to go there a lot.
To the ice cream shop?
We'll wait for this one. Wait till this. Oh, we'll let Robin jump in.
Robin will take you to outer space if you're not careful.
So then he's like, "I used to own it." And I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, yeah, me and my girl, him and his wife. He's like, a year or two ago, I don't remember the time frame, but he's like, me and my girlfriend had purchased this Wateria store next door.
Uh-huh.
He invested his money, he remodeled it, and he introduced ice cream. He rebranded it to Scoops, right?
Okay.
And this is when COVID hit.
Oh,
yeah, so, or I don't remember. I think it was before COVID. So it wasn't.
Gosh, dang these straws, dude. You gotta first you gotta do some work before you was.
So I think it was before COVID. So it just wasn't going their way, right? He ends up selling the business to a buddy.
Mm-hmm.
So this next couple, that the chapter of this store that comes in, right? They take over the store, but they had their hands full, right? Because they had a son that needed more attention, right? Mm-hmm. So, and it was kind of tougher for them to manage the store, because honestly, it is pretty difficult because it was just ice cream and just a water station.
Just ice cream and water.
Yeah. And it was very simple, right? Straightforward. And I kept coming to this liquor store to serve them up all these products, right? To sell.
Right.
And I would always look next door and I'm like, damn, I want this place. And my buddy
you started thinking like, I want that place?
Yeah. And this was 3 years ago. And my friend that had the liquor store is like, I would have sold it to you. I would have sold you the business, right?
Damn.
And I'm like, just always thinking like, damn, they're never going to sell it. So last June, I would always just visit the store, right, and just check in and check.
I've never seen you though.
Nah, I would stop by randomly. You were there a lot?
Rovin is not confirming that you were there.
I was there a lot.
Rovin is denying that you were ever there.
They were hardly
Rovin is denying that you're even in Bellflower right now.
Like 3-4 times a week.
They were hardly open either way.
Yeah, you're right.
The schedule was 3 to 7.
Why are you denying his show in the middle of the show?
I know.
I just never see him. I've never seen them.
So I'm coming to the liquor store, and then my buddy starts telling me, yo, I think they want out, right? The couple. And I'm like, oh, damn, I'm going to go offer them. And started talking to them, and I didn't think it was possible. And then next thing you know, we're signing papers. I'm buying their business. And
what the heck?
Yeah, and this was like in August, September.
So your buddy had the in with them, and he's like, dude, they want out.
Yeah, they want out. And
so you come and save them.
The scary part was that they had a price, and I was trying to negotiate. So I went in there, and
do they own the whole building?
So what happens is you own a business, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you kind of own all the equipment in there and the brand.
Oh, okay, the brand. So you bought the brand.
You buy the business as a whole. Like, so I bought the water system. I bought everything that they've invested in.
Okay.
What happens is that when it comes to like having the business, right, and keeping it running, it's your responsibility to negotiate a lease agreement with the building owner.
Oh, okay.
So that's on you, right? So let's just say like I rent out this small store, right, that's empty, and I create a cell phone shop. Right. And then I'm like, I'm moving, like I want to sell this.
Right.
So you're like, I want to take over this business. So I'm like, I have 20,000 worth of inventory, right? The branding I've spent. So if you want this business, it's $50K. And then you work out the lease agreement with him. You got it.
So, dude, that's crazy because so do you buy the business, the inventory first, and then you got to go over there and take your chance with the landowner and hope that he is down with you or what?
Yeah. So everything,
it's kind of risky, it seems.
Yeah, but everything was just happening like one after another. Like I spoke to her, and then I spoke to the owner, and then I came back. We agreed on a price, and then she was like, "Have you agreed with the owner? What's going to happen?" And I'm like, "No." And then the following week, the owner's like, "This is the price. We need you to sign for this many years, right? This is how much we need down." I was like, "Cool, let's run that." And then I came back with her, and she was like, "This is a list of everything I'm leaving you, and here's everything."
And I do recognize some of the stuff that they left.
So you do recognize some of them?
Which is very little.
Because it was funny because when I got the spot, I was like, all right, I'm closing for like 5 months. And my parents,
which is sad.
That was a sad
because I always got my ice cream there.
You can get your ice cream, Robin.
Yeah,
it's so important that Robin gets his ice cream. It's very important.
Dude, it's funny because my parents are like old fashioned, right? Mexicans. So I got the store, I got the keys, and then like 2 weeks later, they're like, "Yo, I thought you owned a business," and I'm like, "I do," and they're like, "What do you do? You just sleep every day?"
During that time that you were there,
yeah, because I was just chill about it, right? And then get open. I'm like January.
Dude, that is baller style. Like I have a business, it's over there, and I'm just having chill.
Because I had plans to like remodel everything.
Oh, you wanted to make it fresh.
Yeah,
Fresh.
I completely covered up the front. I took off the sign, and my buddy's like, "What's going on?" I'm like, "We're just gonna redo everything."
Nice, Srini. Thank you, by the way, for all you guys for watching the show, because you guys are telling me how the shots are. You guys, the straw was in the way or something like that. You guys are helping me. That is fantastic. Awesome.
Oh no, let's get Robin.
Robin wants to be in the shot. Hold on, he wants some love. Let's give Robin some love.
Can you pick it up a little bit?
Very white. That's
That's
all I got. Nope, that's all I got.
Okay.
It's
So
the tiny one.
Can you turn it down though?
Yeah, we can turn it down.
You can turn it down.
There we go. Are you in there, Robin?
Yeah,
you in there? You okay? All right. Welcome home, Robin. Fantastic. There you are. That's crazy. So, man, that's cool. So wow, what an interesting, I never understood how that all works, where you buy the business and then you kind of negotiate with the landowner.
Tricky.
Very tricky, but it seems to be like everybody was kind of working in a circular, everybody's kind of working on the whole thing, and everything kind of went well for you. I can imagine that for some people that process probably doesn't go well. Somebody doesn't negotiate a good deal with the landowner, or somebody it prices the what do they call that when what the building's worth? I forget what the name of that. The freaking
like a building evaluation, like
you're in the right track. What the valuation of the business is, basically. It's called the valuation.
Yeah.
So there's a valuation price that the owner believes that it's worth, and then you have to mathematically go through and make sure that those are all matching up, and that's true. That it's a true valuation. Sometimes they have an outside business that comes in and makes sure the valuation is correct.
Yep.
Right. And then you got to do the lease thing, which is a whole separate thing. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. You know what's funny? When I was buying the business, I kept going in there and we were like agreeing on paperwork and stuff. And she was giving me her inventory, right? And she had a boatload of ice cream, right? Because they sold ice cream at the time. Yeah. And I'm just looking at everything.
She got like a big freezer in the back here?
Yeah, there's two huge freezers.
Yeah. And then because I was gonna say she just has ice cream laying around, it might melt.
No, there's a big freezer in the back. You can load it up with ice cream. And then in the front.
Is this you?
No.
Is that my drinking?
That's you.
Okay.
And then in the front of the store, right? In the front of the store,
so good.
The main freezer.
What show do you guys watch where the host is drinking freaking Michelada, like freaking Wawas, talking to the guy that I'm interviewing?
So
and licking my fingers.
In the front of the store, the main ice cream container, there's a second layer where we can store doubles. So every time I order, I have to order double, and we'll set the other layer down there. Anyways, she had a bunch of ice cream. It was all on the list, right?
Yeah.
So we probably did the paperwork a month before it was her last day.
Uh-huh.
And that last month was super hot. Right? It was like high 80s every day.
Oh, damn.
So when I took over the store, she was like, "Here are the keys." I went in there. Dude, all the ice cream was gone.
All of it?
She ran through it like she was selling, right? It was busy, right?
Yeah, she was selling like pints.
People were buying it off her as the deal was going through.
Dude, she was doing deals all day.
She was probably like, it's 25 cents a scoop over here. I'm at 25 cents. You can 20. You want yours?
Bro, I remember going in there. Like, where's all the ice cream?
Because she already had her money on.
Yeah, but it's all good. They're good people. I got a great price, so
that's cool. That's cool.
Shout out to Rosie.
Shout out to them. Shout out to Rosie.
The ice cream channel. That's great. The ice cream chronicles.
You want another funny story?
Yes, please.
All right. So as this is all happening, right? I tell my family like, I'm gonna open up this day on a Friday. So I told the landlord like, "Hey, can I have a party outside?" They're like, "Yeah." So we do this big party outside. I don't know why he didn't come.
I didn't go.
Yeah, Robin, let's get to that.
I didn't go.
Why were you not
okay.
He was where?
Was it on a Thursday or a Friday?
Friday.
Where do you think he was?
He was probably embarrassed.
Embarrassed? Why were you embarrassed?
Roman would have been there.
On a Friday, I used to go race on my Xbox.
NASCAR league.
That's right. You were in the NASCAR league. That's huge.
Between friends from like all over like the States and like Canada, and like we would race Thursdays and Fridays, and that's probably the reason why I didn't show up.
That's right. You were a professional NASCAR
I
arcade
wish it was
driver.
professional.
Is that correct?
Controller.
No, yeah, but I'm serious. This is a professional league that you were in.
I wouldn't say it was professional, but there was some really good drivers.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
that's very humble of you. I like the way you kind of give your other drivers.
You gave up already, though.
You gave up?
I'm selling.
You retired.
I haven't seen a lot of posts on the NASCAR stuff.
I'm selling my Xbox right now.
Oh, you're selling the Xbox, so you cannot be part of the league. Once you sell the Xbox, you're out.
Yeah,
you realize that, right? You got to turn your patches.
Yeah, I do realize
you understand that.
So yeah,
unbelievable.
I still talk to a lot of the my friends who raced in that league on our Instagram.
Do you think that they're still going to talk to you after you give up the Xbox?
We still talk because we love NASCAR. So like, there's always something going on every week.
There's always that NASCAR.
Yeah, he keeps me updated.
Fantastic. He keeps you updated. Good stuff. Good stuff. So you missed the opening for the NASCAR thing.
I missed the opening for his shop, and I heard it was like popping, like research popping.
He's popping. Well, how was it popping? Was there a DJ?
Yeah, we had the homie that was a DJ at Good Vibes, and then we had the homie that makes fish tacos, amazing fish tacos.
Oh damn, fish tacos!
We had a bunch of free goodies that day, and then
first time chatter. Hello, Karen. What's up? What's up? Welcome to the show. We're here with Gabriel Lime Drops. Get ready to tell you, gents, about next Friday. He is eating ranch dressing. No, I don't want to know about that.
You don't like ranch dressing?
They're talking about ranch dressing with ice cream. Ranch dressing ice cream.
I heard of that. I heard of that.
They're going to try to make me eat that next Friday.
I haven't tried it, and I never will, unless you pay it.
No, I haven't heard of that.
Well, they're going to make me try to eat that next Friday.
You know what we used to do as kids? We used to get hot Cheetos and dip them into vanilla ice cream. You guys ever tried that?
Is that good?
I heard
it sounds like that would be pretty good.
Cream cheese thing.
Thinking about it now,
just because I like hot stuff. Because I like man.
Dude, I had a bag of Japanese hot Cheetos. I was gonna bring them over here.
What's the difference between Japanese hot Cheetos?
They're hotter because they're like
they're sweet.
They're sweet.
Really?
Yeah. Dude, there's a channel subs are online bragging rights. Whoa. Channel subs. Yo, subs are on the line bragging rights. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, if I whoever wins gets the chat. There's gonna be 4 channels streaming next Friday, crazy at the same time, and we're doing a channel sub challenge. Now I want to put Serena wants to put hot Cheetos in her vanilla ice cream. That's crazy. See, we're giving them ideas.
I gotta give that a shot. I haven't had that since
I've never had it.
Like 20 years.
So you're having this raging party in the parking lot, DJ and everything. DJ Hypno, what was his name?
Good Vibes.
Good Vibes. DJ Good Vibes is there.
Vibes, yeah.
And ice creams are flowing.
Yeah, so everybody was on schedule. My sister, my neighbor, my girl's little brother, everybody's working, right? And dude, so I have my grand opening Friday. I didn't know that the official way of doing it is you have a soft opening, right? And then you slowly train people.
Oh, right? You do the soft opening to train people, and then you do the grand opening.
And then you do a grand opening a couple days or weeks later. So
or months, depending on how it goes.
It's the grand opening.
Because I came in the second day.
Dude, so it's Friday, right? It's my grand opening. When it's time to do the ribbon cutting, I'm slurring. I'm drunk.
What do you mean? There was drinks at this party?
Of course. We're line drops.
You're right by a liquor store.
Yeah.
You're right by a liquor store.
Dude, I had the coolers in full effect. I had a huge bottle, right? So I'm having fun.
That sounds like something you would do.
So I'm having fun. I'm like, damn. So then I wake up Saturday at noon. Head is banging, and
is the store supposed to be open?
My sister, 20 minutes calls, like, "Yo, who's gonna open?" And I'm like, "Oh my god, I have a store!"
By the way, this is the reason why I couldn't come in this Saturday to your show, because you said you were going to party on Fridays. Just a little background info.
I'm glad I told you, because I woke up the same way on Saturday.
Yes.
So it's because when I have fun, you got to go all in.
You play hard, work hard.
Work hard, play hard.
Work hard, play hard is what they say. So, damn, I've never heard of that. At a ribbon cutting, was the mayor there?
Nah.
Yeah, ribbon cutting.
A lot of close friends were there, though.
A lot of friends, and you're slurring.
So the city never really gave you how the city
Nah, you know what? Now that you tell me that, I gotta go take them some awas to City Hall.
Get the mayor of Bellflower coming down there.
Usually when you open a business, the city because you're Latino and small business, they would ribbon cut you.
Yeah, Latino small business.
Yeah, you're right. I have seen other businesses that get honored by the city as well.
So yeah, I was wondering where the heck's the city of
and they have a nice chamber of commerce there in Bellflower. You should try to join that. That's awesome. Down on Bellflower downtown. It's freaking awesome. Yeah, that'd be freaking sick. But you wouldn't be able to slur it that one.
No. I've learned to slow it down.
Nice.
So I'm get to the shop. It's a disaster. There's a small line building up, right? Because the hype is there.
Because it worked.
Yeah, and then I'm like, I'm the only one on schedule, right?
Yeah.
I got a mop, and here comes Robin, walks in.
Oh, no.
And he's like, what's up with those fish tacos from yesterday? I'm like, who the heck is this guy?
This guy. I introduced myself hey, I was close with the owner with Rosie and Ian, always getting their ice cream. And I think my first wish was ice cream for sure. But yeah, I think we just I kept going to the store. We, became friends. And
this guy came like every day.
Like every day. And I still almost like at least like recently.
You go to
probably
research
like twice a week, and then I research more often.
That's awesome.
Now. So like,
yo, Ray, so he was coming. He came for like the first 2 weeks, and I'm like, damn, this guy. He got on my nerves.
Did you know him before this?
Nah.
So you met him at, hey, what's up with those fish tacos?
Like
that's usually how everybody meets Roven, by the way, is what's up with those fish tacos, which he's having right now for my wife that just got
shrimp
tacos. What is up? Just real quick before we go any further, what's up? Hello from Chicago. Pit Boss in the house on Kick. Thank you for joining us, Pit Boss. Love it, love it. He says soft openings are for friends and fam. That's probably right. It would have
I should have done that.
He should have done that, but he did it all in one shot.
So I this guy's coming in every day, and then I'm kind of annoyed, I'm like, damn, like this guy's just gonna be here every day, So then he goes missing. He goes missing for like a week. And then,
yeah.
And then I'm like, oh snap, So then I reached out to him, like, yo, is everything all right? Like you haven't came.
Yeah, because he's there every day.
So he's like, yeah, I'm good. I'm just like doing my own thing.
I was probably working at the time at Angel Stadium because I just started.
Yeah, I started missing this guy
in mid-July, and he's opened a business around December, right?
I opened like early November.
So yeah, it was probably around that time where like
it was just cold too.
So is this is November of 2022?
Yeah, it's past year.
So you just opened.
Yep,
just opened. You've been open for maybe 6 months.
Yeah.
Wow. If you're just joining us on Kick and Twitch, we are here live in the Mystic Street Studios. And of course, the Roven is here. You see the lovely locks. Roven is in the house. Gabriel Lime Drops is in the house. It's an out of control show. Pit Boss. It's an out of control show. Hello, Carrie. He needs a part time ASAP. Yeah, hello, Carrie.
No, Roven helps us with everything.
Yeah, I try to when we got more closer and like I visited the store a lot, or when I have time to visit. I always tried to help him out.
Yeah, he always.
Big. Yeah.
One time I put him to pack orders, he almost sliced his finger.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Yeah, it was like so he gave me like a box cutting knife, and so you know how like wait.
Never give Roven a box cutter.
The whole thing
so
was like
knows.
I'm cutting out like a line, like a box because it's the printing label, and I didn't like cut the line right on the printing label. So like, dude, you almost cut yourself. Like that.
Champagne and Aguas. Am I getting the name wrong? I keep saying Limes Drops. I think I always get the name wrong. It's Lime Drop.
Lime Drop. You say it perfect.
Lime Drop. See,
you know what's the worst when people walk in and they say Lemon Drop. Where does it say lemon?
And the color's like super greeny, like green, like lime.
Dude, 50% of people say that.
No, it's Lime Drop. And Champagne. Thank you for telling me that. I think she said it was. I say a lot of S's. That's why I'm sorry, Champagne.
He'll call like my dad would be like Jimmy Jim instead of Jimmy John.
Your dad would call Jimmy Jim's?
No, yeah, instead of Jimmy John, so he called Jimmy Jim.
You know what I would call Jimmy John's?
You almost did it.
Wait a minute. There is no Jimmy John's around here, is there? Where is there one?
I used to work at one for like a cool.
That's what I'm tripping out on, dude, because there was Jimmy John's around here.
Yeah,
and then when Jersey Mike's comes around.
Dude, Jersey Mike's is better.
Jersey Mike's is awesome.
Never had it.
So we're ordering it like crazy. We're ordering the Italians like regular size is big and Giants even bigger.
It's a little tax though.
It's a lot though. It's a lot. It's very expensive. But I keep calling it Jimmy John's. My son's like, what the heck's a Jimmy John's? Jimmy John's it's like in Arizona mostly.
Yeah, so you mean Jersey Mike's.
But I'm meaning Jersey Mike's. And now Jersey Mike's is everywhere. But I always get the name wrong. I'm just like your dad. That's crazy.
Yeah, so what were you saying? You said like you called me. You said you called me and say what's up and like.
Oh, I was like, where you been? You haven't came to the store and it's been forever.
You'd be a little worried. Pit Boss has been is gente. He is Mexican. Been in the restaurant and bar industry his whole life. That's awesome, Pit Boss. Heck yeah! Thank you for being here. Right. You definitely bring some perspective to this. That's awesome, bro. That's awesome. Thank you, Pit Boss. That's crazy. So yeah, he's hanging out for 2 weeks and then he doesn't show up. And now, Gabriel, are you kind of used to where he kind of comes in and out because now he is a rock star on social media. So you're kind of get used to him. Like I'm getting used to it. I know I can't have him every day on Twitch because he's very busy. Are you kind of getting used to that kind of roving schedule?
Yeah, no, I love this guy. I mean, he looks out for me whenever, sometimes I wake up at 2-3 p.m. and he's outside my store, like just kind of holding it down. Or
it's like the door, like
now that could be. At
Gabriel.
First, was it scary? I mean, now it's okay, it's relevant. But before, we were like, maybe should we open the door right now, or should we just kill it? Like, let's wait a little while. Should we call the cops?
No, so I love wrestling, right? And this guy, he's.
Yeah, I think we both got back into wrestling as of late.
Yeah. I honestly, like, I would dibble and dabble, and but with this guy, like, he's in tune with a bunch of sports, wrestling, NASCAR. I know nothing about NASCAR, so I didn't know how technical it was till I started talking to this guy.
He's a very technical guy.
This guy's smart.
Like now, it's like I think he recently bought like a NASCAR tee off of Research Vintage.
Yeah, I buy NASCAR tees here and there. This guy though, he
Whoa, Pit Boss was a corporate trainer for Cheesecake Factory.
Damn.
That's crazy. You run a liquor store. You run a liquor store right now? That's crazy. Pit Boss.
That's awesome.
Look at this
What liquor store?
What liquor store? Are you talking about somewhere here in LA? Because he's going to go there right now and go pitch the stuff to you. He's pitching stuff to you. Follow Lime Drops on Instagram. That's awesome. Where's it at, Pit Boss? That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, we got to swing by.
We have Srini the Pink. We have Jimmy John's here too. Awesome. Jimmy. Yeah, like Arizona, New Orleans. It's kind of a Midwest, East Coast thing. It's Jimmy John's, but here we have Jersey Mike's. It's crazy, and we're not even close to Jersey. No, in suburb of Chicago. Oh yeah, you're in Chicago. That's right, Pit Boss. Okay, crazy. Well, you ship these?
Yeah,
nationwide. You can ship this stuff nationwide. He's got peaches.
If anybody does place an order on our website, it's the link in our bio. DM me your order number, and then I'll toss in some extra goodies.
Boom! You get that special order, that Ray's Flavs order. Yeah. Mention Ray's Flav sent you, and he'll get some special goodies in there for you. Place the order. Let me see if I can find the website.
You should be back
in your bio. Let's see here. Is this it?
Right there.
Boom.
So you'll see all the products we make.
Copy. Let's put that in there. Let me put it in both. Yeah, nice. Dude, special Ray's Flavs exclusive deal right there we got going on. Hit the link and get that order in. He's going to put in some special goodies for every order you place. And if you mention Ray's Flavs right there's a link. There it is, Pit Boss. I just put it in there. Let me know if you can see that link, Pit Boss. Thank you so much, my brother. My sisters, everybody that's in the chat. Everybody's in Twitch. A lot of people in Kick as well.
What is Kick?
Kick is like a new up-and-coming Twitch.
Wow. So Twitch, you're streaming on both.
I'm streaming on both.
So those are the both chats.
Yep, these are both chats. So we got our Kick people here, and we got our Twitch people here. So nice. It's crazy, right? So it's crazy. So, yep, that's the new thing. They got Kick now as well as Twitch, and it's upcoming. It's the Wild Wild West over here. Like, this is brand new. This is like craziness. All kinds of stuff happens here. This is more organized and it's crazy.
Which one do you like more?
I don't like one more than the other. I'm used to how Twitch works. Kick is in what's called beta, so everything is being tested. We're actually in test mode right now. So there's a lot of stuff that they just got their app like 6 days ago. Wow. Just started their app.
Congratulations.
So yeah, so Kick didn't even have an app. It was a browser source only, and they just 6 days ago, I think about 6 days ago, got their app. So they now have an app, which doesn't exactly work. Like, not everything works. You can't
as expected.
I mean, it's beta. Yeah, it's beta. It's total beta. But it's really, really cool because it's there were a lot of people like my Jake and Bake, who I follow, Cook Sucks, all those guys that started in Justin TV days. I don't know if you guys know Justin TV.
Nope.
So before Twitch, it was Justin TV. And then it moved into Twitch. So all those guys in the early days that had that Twitch thing happening early in the days of Twitch.
Damn.
It's kind of that same feeling with Kick right now. So I'm like early.
Yeah,
my friends like Alice Froppy, Ramon Works, and all my friends are in Kick right now at its early stages. So it's very, very interesting.
Oh, that's cool.
It's crazy. Kick is like you order Twitch through wish.com.
All right, that explains it. So Ray was being nice about it.
Exactly. Yes. Always. So they can get these products. There you go. You guys got the website. That's awesome. So you start this. So eventually, after the party subsides, after the craziness, you kind of get like a regular customers coming in.
Yeah, I mean, we've had a great amount of people pull up. I think it's about 50% just random city from like the community, right?
Right.
20% friends and family, and another 30% people from Instagram.
So 30% Instagram, social media.
Yeah, social media has been huge for us.
Nice. Yeah, it has to be, because especially coming out of COVID, it was were you just bought it around that time, right? Or were you just outside? Was it just COVID was just ending when you actually were in the building?
No, I mean,
it was just as November.
Yeah, well, I mean, COVID was what, 3 years ago?
20 years. Yeah, 2020. So you're wide open right now.
Yeah, no, we're good.
Okay, cool.
Honestly, it was I opened up. The grand opening party was, I don't know if it was November 13th or October 13th. It was one of those months, but it was slow. Like, it was a ghost town from November, December, and January just felt like a year. Those 90 days.
Wow. First 90 days.
Didn't make a dollar, right? Like, everything was coming out of pocket. And I've had this conversation with Rovan because
I've been witnessing that.
He witnessed it. Like, there was days where I would pay somebody to be there, right? Like, minimum wage. 8-9 hours, and every day for 90 days they're just like, don't even pay me everything, you know, like,
damn. So they're helping you out.
I thank God. I took pride though, and everybody like has gotten paid, right? Like the way it should be. I haven't had one handout from anybody. Not that I can't tell them, right? Like, but I've always like wanted to set that legit foundation.
Sure.
And if you're there 8 hours, you deserve 8 hours. You know what I mean?
Right,
I don't want you to hold that to me later and be like,
besides the fact that they'll probably come back and sue you. Like, we're in California, so everybody wants to sue each other.
Well, I mean, it's family and friends for the most part.
Oh, thank God.
I just want to make sure that everybody gets, even if I didn't pay people at that same moment or that same week, no, like, I had their records and
they got taken care of.
Everybody has gotten taken care of.
Nice. That's huge. That's huge. And I like what you say that you wanted it to set a good foundation because you want longevity in this business. Yep. You want the business to last a long time. And those same foundational values that you have now are going to follow you into the future.
Yep.
So it's going to be awesome. That's crazy. 100% perseverance. J-Rob says you have a lot of perseverance. That's awesome.
Nice. So back to what I was saying, Rovan, couple of days ago, he's like, sometimes we just have deep conversation, and he told me, he's like, damn, because sometimes like he sees me counting or having money, and he's like, I wish I had that, right? Like, damn, that's cool, like you have that. And I'm like, this is what makes this business keep going. Like, this isn't going directly to me, like there's overhead is crazy. He's like, yeah, but still, like. And then he also told me a couple of days ago, he says, damn, I want to have a business and I want to start my own thing. But if it gets to a point where I have to come out of pocket, what'd you say? If you have to come out of pocket, you don't want to do it, right?
I wouldn't want to do it because I feel like it's like a sinking ship.
But that is business. I think a lot of people see on Instagram the Lamborghini behind me, the gold chains that I rented, the hot chicks that are not even my chicks, and they think, well, I want to be an entrepreneur, but they don't see the behind the scenes, the work ethic that it takes that you put in. People even think that like I make money on podcasts because I have a podcast. I'm like, dude, I spend a minimum of $180 a month.
Money, right?
I don't make any money. I don't make any money at this.
But you're doing what you love.
But I love talking to you, people like you who have passion. I like meeting new people, especially in business like this, and people that are, small business. My wife, me, that's what was great about the thing that came out of COVID was that whole thing. There was no businesses open. There was no restaurants open. There was no shirt stores open. I couldn't even go to freaking Kohl's and try on my pants. So I was like, dude, I'm going to go to the pop-up, buy clothes from them, buy shirts from them, buy my drinks from them, buy my food from the pop-ups. And COVID was like this tent community all over the world that was happening. It was a crazy thing.
You help people achieve their dreams too. You can say that honestly, because everybody that has helped me like through COVID and coming to the stores, like supporting a dream and a family, honestly. And man, like I said, we were making money, right? But I mean, still like the investment, right? And I told Rovan, like, dude, like if you think that, because I have these events or I have like these big, like at the shop, sometimes we don't make money, right? So it just comes with the business, and I gotta tell Rovan,
that's what business, like it doesn't just come with the business. That is what business is. It's spending money, hopefully to make money, and you're gonna make money. But it's really people like you, and I've been blessed. The people that come in here to get interviews that have businesses, it's never about the money.
It's not.
It's weird. Like they have a passion for it,
dude. So I had a horrible month, like 2 weeks ago, because Robin has been there. It's dead sometimes, and when it's slow, it's kind of it shoots you, you know, down because it makes you feel like, damn, like now I gotta go to my mom's house and fake a smile, you know, like yeah, it was a great day, and honestly, like
because you're going through it in your mind, you're going through, and nobody knows what you're going through.
It's been 7-8 months that I've had this place, and I'm just like, damn, like, can we be on the positive side, you know? Yeah. So I start thinking, like, I start telling people, my girl, like, damn, I regret opening, you know? And like people think how you said, like, damn, you have a store, they pull up, they're like, damn, you're doing it.
Yeah.
And it's like this girl too, she came like a week ago and she was like, damn, like you don't have that same energy. She told me, she says, you don't have the same energy that when I first came in.
They could feel it.
And I looked at her and I was like, yeah, I mean, I just didn't want to be there. And I was having a terrible day. And I had this podcast with the homies. They own a sneaker store called Syndicate.
Oh, crazy. Shout out to Syndicate. Come on my podcast.
Shout out to Syndicate. Yeah, awesome. They showed a lot of love. And they have a great podcast too.
Yeah, check that out. Check that out.
And they pulled up to my store and we had a podcast, right? So this was about a week or two later. This was like 2 months ago. So about a week or two later, I was just having a horrible week. And these two little kids came in from the high school down the street. And that gives me goosebumps thinking about it. I was just having a terrible day and these two little kids walked in and they were like, oh, we just stopped by because we saw you go on a sneaker podcast on TikTok.
Dang. Oh, crazy. TikTok, the kids,
At the moment, I was like, okay, right? And they were just like looking at me and they were like, yeah, that's so cool, you know? And I was like, what are you guys going to buy? And they were like, oh, nothing, you know? Like, we just wanted to come because we've been trying to come all week. Like 8th, 9th graders, right?
They just wanted to be there.
Yeah, and I was just looking at them like, not annoyed, but just having a terrible day. Like I just didn't understand it, you know?
Yeah.
And I was just like, how'd you guys find it on TikTok? And they're like, oh, our bigger brother, like he's into shoes, he collects kicks. And it was just like at the moment I didn't fully grasp, you know, what was going on. And then I told them like, well, I'm about to do some content. Like you guys want to help me film some stuff and I'll let you guys keep whatever I make, whether it's ice cream or juices. They were like, yeah, they took off their stuff, right? And they hung out. And then I started driving home and I got emotional because I was thinking like, damn, like if I can impact the youth like that. And it just brought me back to where like why I do what I do. And it's for like my nephews and like just for the youth, you know, to inspire people.
You like, never know who you're inspiring.
Yeah.
Even Robin. Let me see if I'm translating this correctly. What I feel is like these kids see you on social media. When they come to you, and this is the one thing that I don't think a lot of business owners understand is they're not particularly possibly in the upfront coming for the product, for the tangible item. What they're coming for is the experience of that brand. They wanted your vibe, bro. They wanted to meet you, Gabriel, who was on the show, on that podcast. That's why they came in, and they're just like, because I get that, you know, with my customers, and then with different things, but it's a trip. It's a trip, and it goes back. You know, I've been in sales for years, but it goes back to what they used to tell me in the old days. Is like they're not buying your product; they're buying you. Yep. And so it's so much more. That was back in the day, but it's so much more emphasized.
That's still true
today because of social media, because they get to see you and they're seeing you now on Spotify, iTunes coming next Tuesday. They're seeing you live on Twitch right now. They're seeing you on Kick. There are people that are in the chat right now that are going to want to go to your store and they're just going to want to vibe with you.
Yeah.
So thank God you had that video game. That's awesome.
This guy's the king of that game.
That's I see. That's why he told me he goes there every day and plays the video games.
I think Gears is like better.
Which one?
Well, he's better.
Dude, so guess what happens? We've been going at it back and forth on.
What's the game called, by the way?
NBA Jam. Shout out to my homie Sergio. He gifted it to me.
He gifted it to you. The actual stand-up arcade.
Yeah. And it connects to Wi-Fi.
What?
It's like a modern age arcade.
I used to play this in a pizza station. Let's see what Pitbot says real quick. Pitbot says January traditionally is the slowest in the industry.
Yep.
He wants to know if you do gift cards yet.
Oh, we haven't. Everybody keeps asking for them. I gotta get on it.
You know, especially around Christmas.
No, definitely. I got to do it.
Those kids were, Pit Boss gets it. He said those kids were looking to connect. Absolutely, Pit Boss, you got it. You got it 100%. Oh, Ray from Ramon. Ramon works with the raid. What's up, guys? If you're coming in from, yes, J-Rob. J-Rob, you're in both channels? You're with me and Ramon Works.
What up?
Raiders are coming in. Raiders are coming in from the Ramon Works. Shout out to Ramon Works. Make sure you guys follow Ramon Works. If you're just coming in the show,
it's like a Twitch thing. So like basically when like someone ends the stream, the broadcaster has a choice to
you don't know what a raid is?
No. Send their viewers
so there, yeah. So Ramon is twitching right now on his channel, and he just sent all his viewers into my channel.
Oh, nice. Welcome.
Yeah, and we'll do that. We'll do that too at the end. Shout out was given. Yeah, shout out to Ramon Works. We'll do the same thing to somebody else when we end. Don't forget to remind me. We'll go somewhere else's channel. If you're just joining us, you probably know who I am. I am Ray's Flaves, IRL Twitch streamer, as well as the studio podcast. I call it the Ray's Flaves Podcast Network. I got Spotify. I've got iTunes. I've got all the thing with the basic podcast. What we're looking for when we go out there and we do lives on Saturdays, and we go to restaurants and we go to festivals and we go to pop-ups, we're looking for passion. And if we're lucky, we'll find somebody like Gabriel. We'll find somebody like Roven, and we'll bring him into the studio and we'll do a full-on interview with them. And that's what we're doing right now on the Race Flaves Network. Folks, thank you for joining the Race Flaves Network. Yes, we're here today with Roven, the Roven. The Roven,
the Rove,
and the Rove, if you will, very good. And Gabriel, owner and proprietor of Lime Drops. It's an agua fresca place. If you guys never seen these before, these are called agua frescas. His store also carries these candy goodies, michelada mixes, all the spicy, sweet
alkaline
water. That's a great point, Roven. Not only does he carry these products, he carries agua. I'm choking on the chili. He carries ice cream in the store, and there's a place on the wall where you can fill up a gallon of water for 35 cents. So that's the most important part. You can get your aguas there at Lime Drops in Bellflower. What's up, my Raiders? Thank you. Pit Boss says, okay, gift cards due a special December buy $100 gift, get $20 free.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
But the 20 has to be used in January. That way you're stacking the deck. Boom. Good advice from Pit Boss. Thanks for coming, dude. Thank God Pit Boss is here. That's freaking awesome. That's great advice.
Honestly, all winter I slacked on the deals, but it's because I had just opened, So
you're still early. Yeah.
So I took it like as a little vacation. I'm like, I'm chilling. I'm chilling till when the sun. Because you have to remember we're a drink company. Refreshing drinks. We do events. So. Spring, summer, fall is crazy for us. So
and you still have the mobile bartending going too.
Yeah, we still do mobile bartending.
So you still have both. You have both businesses going on.
Yep,
that's crazy.
Yo, sorry to cut you off. You don't drink, huh?
No. You needed me to bring one of my experts in?
Have you ever had a michelada?
Yes, back in the day. You want me to bring one of my experts in?
No, I actually want you to try this stuff, but with the sparkling water. I know you like sparkling water.
Yes, I love Bubbly. Should I bring out the Bubbly?
Let's do it.
Hopefully one day sponsored by Bubbly. Please, Bubbly, if you want to sponsor the Race Flaves channel, patreon.com/Race Flaves. Let me get the Bubbly.
Let's do it.
Boom, boom, boom.
You all right? Can I bother you for a water?
Yeah, dude, you want water?
Please.
You've had enough agua. All the time, you're always around it.
Thank you.
Give this to Roven. He loves this.
Shout out to my designer Alvaro. He designs everything that you guys. Yeah, he's in here.
He's in Twitch.
Yeah, he said he's watching.
What's up, Alvaro?
He says sour candy now. So we got to get to work on the label for that. He does everything.
There you go, Alvaro. Put your name in the chat, Alvaro.
Yeah. Anybody needs artwork, designs, banners done, whatever he can. This guy's a mastermind. Like,
nice.
Look at this.
Lime Drop Bar on IG. Go follow that. There you go. Champagne. Thanks for putting that up. Fantastic. All right. So we got the buble. What are we going to do with this?
All right. So we started selling these stadium cups so people can take these into Dodger Stadium to avoid the $27 michelada in there.
Heck no.
So this is you buy this cup from our store and it just has chamoy all over the inside.
Ooh, hell yeah.
Which is more ideal, right? To not get it all over yourself.
I'm getting it everywhere.
And then comes with a tamarindo stick. So you can also purchase these mini michi mixes. These are freshly made weekly.
Mini michi mix. Boom, in the cup.
So So Ray's gonna have his first non-alcoholic michelada
I've been
today.
dying for because all these places. That's what sucks. Like all these places sell these at the pop-up, but with drinks at like alcohol. I'm like, I can't do anything with that. My wife's excited, but I'm freaking screwed.
All right, so let's give this a shot. I'm excited for you.
Hell yeah! I can't wait to try this.
Dude, we get so many pregnant chicks at our place because they can't drink, so they come in there like,
oh, they're probably excited.
Dude,
they can finally have some bubbly.
It's a whole market.
They can finally have some bubbly. Some bubbly. What is up, first time chatter? Do think what's up? Is that you? Is that Alvaro? Do ye think? Honestly, sure. I do a ton of stream hopping. Race Flaves has the gift of gab. Dude, that means so much to me, Pit Boss. First time Pit Boss has ever been to my show, and he says I have the gift of gab. Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it, right from the mouth of Pit Boss. Pit Boss, you have been helping us the whole show with your expertise in restaurants. Thank you, brother, for being here. I appreciate you so much.
Pit Boss, we got to connect because
awesome. We got to connect to that guy right there. Dude.
I want to learn a little bit from
Pit
him.
Boss, he's on Kick only though, bro. You're gonna have to get him quick Kick.
He does streams too.
I don't know, Pit Boss. Are you a streamer as well, or just a viewer? Let us know. Put it in the chat.
What's the Webby? He said. What does that mean?
He wants your website. I put it in there.
Follow me on Instagram, Lime Drop Bar. No, I'll make sure I holler at you back.
Yeah, let me get your Instagram here. Copy. Definitely making connections here. I love this.
Yo, and there's so many people I want to bring in here because I'm fans of them and I want to hear their story and they're great people. So,
what? You got some people for me,
dude? If you're open to it,
hell yeah, dude. Now we're getting more guests. Hell yeah, this just got better. Damn.
Dude, you know, as soon as I saw the first podcast with Rovan, since this guy likes to speak his mind and talk crap, right?
He is honest. And that's what the show's all about, honesty. He's honest.
That's why he was rubbing me wrong when I first saw him at the shop.
Yeah.
He was coming in like, what is that about? And I'm like, dude.
But he's right? Most of the time, he's right.
He's that homie that's not scared to tell you when you're messing up.
Like I tell recently, it's more of a preference.
Yes.
Than that's just how I would.
What's crazy is I did not understand my wife because my wife is the same way. We call her nickname is called Not a Fan because she's not a fan of this food. She's not a fan of this drink. She's not a fan of this restaurant. She has a very particular. I did not understand her until I met this guy. And I was like, dude, you're just like my wife. You say the same thing. He's like, nah. I'm like, this hamburger's awesome. He's like, well, if it could have been this. And dude, I had them at the Friday thing at the Vintage. I'm like, oh, listen, because I'm this happy I'm eating. I come from the ghetto, so I'm like, dude, if I got food on my face, it's a happy day. These guys are like experts. They're like, I don't know, the burger with the mustard. If you had the mustard from Wisconsin, if the cheese would have came from Wisconsin, and blah, 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 blah. And then my wife's saying the same thing.
Shout out,
like, this is amazing.
The Big Dog. I personally like his burgers if I'm like kind of not sober. They're better.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough. You gave him a good 30 minutes out there, Robin. Yeah. But that's what we're talking about. Holy moly! Do you have micheladas in the stores? Do you have the michelada stuff in the stores?
Yeah, definitely. You just gotta buy your own beer.
So here we go. First shot.
Non-alcoholic, bubbly michelada.
I always wanted this.
If it was fresher, I think it'd be way more delicious. But
you're telling me it gets better?
Oh yeah, this is has preservatives. You know, I mean,
dude,
you give me a fresh lime, throw some cucumber chopped up in there, like with ice.
Yes,
beautiful.
Now you're talking, baby. This, this is like basically a Michelada. It's like a Bloody Mary, right?
It's like a Bloody Mary, yeah.
Because the Bloody Mary, this reminds me of This reminds me of the stories like Vegas.
You used to drink a lot?
Oh, I used to drink plenty, my friends. Oh yes. Yeah.
That's good. You stopped.
Oh yes, thank God. When my daughter was born, I stopped. So it's been 15 years. Thank God. Thank you. Thank you, Jesus.
Congrats. That's pretty good.
But I remember that kind of Bloody Mary taste. That Sunday with menudo and Bloody Mary. This gives me that feeling, dude. I love that, and that's what that because micheladas, if you think about it as a drink with beer, it's very young because
I want to talk to you about that
because Bloody Marys were back in the day. Back in the day was Bloody Marys with, what was it, vodka, orange juice, and the tomato juice, Worcestershire sauce, and some lime, if I remember correctly.
Tabasco.
I have bad memories. Some Tabasco. Olives. And some olives.
Some bacon if you got the bread.
Yes,
you got the money.
You got the money. Put the little bacon in there, little bacon bit. Dude, and then people started joining with beer because they're like, I can't afford I can't go to a Sunday brunch and spend $19 on a drink. So they got the beer, they got the Bud Light, they got the light Michelob, and then they started making this stuff. And this is fantastic.
Right. In your prime of your going hard drinking days. How often would you hear michelada or see people drinking micheladas?
Rarely.
What year was this?
This was so all the way through the 90s. I was in high school, so I graduated high school in '94. So all throughout my kids are watching, but yes, I drank during high school, and then after high school, of course, and then into my 20s, I drank a lot. I spent a lot of time at.
So you stopped when you hit 30.
So yeah, I had my first kid when I was 29, 30. I had my son.
So this was 2007.
So 2007 exactly, dude. How did you do that? That's my daughter. That's when my daughter was born.
My nickname is G squared.
G squared?
Yeah, because I'm good at math.
You're good at math?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. So yeah, there wasn't that. I mean, it was like maybe towards the end of my drink, because I'm old. This was like more towards the end of where I would drink, it was like, it was at the 40, it was at the bars, it was like Newcastle. Craft beers were I was making beer in my backyard. Okay. Like people were just getting into the beer stuff.
So Corona was popping, right?
Corona, of course, when you're in high school, whatever. But then what messed me up is I wouldn't stop at I would go to the bar, drink my Newcastles, then I'd get hungry. And when I got hungry, I would drink Guinness because it had that little bacon taste. That's my meal. Then then I'd go over to the steakhouse because the bar would close to go over to the steakhouse and have Scotch whiskey till 2 a.m.
So you wouldn't even eat. You would just drink.
Wouldn't eat. I would just drink. Okay. The only time I ate, going back to sushi, was at Asabu in Uptown. So after the 40 would close, we'd go to Asabu and drink with Junior, the owner. So the Asabu would be closed, and knock on the door. Junior, Ray, he would open the door. He'd cut fresh pieces of fish, and we would take shots of sake and beer, awesome. Sake and beer, and we drink all. That's why I had to stop drinking.
We had $1 beers.
Yeah,
$1 beers. They have it right now.
Yeah,
dude. Man. This guy said Sapporo doesn't go well with sushi. Did I? Should we kick him out now?
Dude, Sapporo does go good, but if you want to take it to the next lot, it was Kirin Ichiban.
Oh, I know which.
That was the next level. That was the next
cheaper version, though, right?
I don't know. For me, it was
like their Bud Light.
No, is it?
I want to say that's
I thought that was the high. See, I thought it was a baller right there.
I'm not sure. Someone correct.
Okay, put it in the chat. What's better, Kirin Ichiban or Sapporo?
I feel like Sapporo just looks like the aluminum tall can,
Yeah, it looks like it's the 40. Like it's the 40. It's a 40 ounces of freedom right there. But the Kirin Ichiban had the. It's a Japanese. Kirin means giraffe in Japanese.
It's like blue and gold, right?
So yeah, and it had like the weird. It looks like a dragon.
You're
horse,
right. You're right.
But it's actually a Japanese giraffe. Is what it is. It's crazy. Dang, what's up? What's up, Srini?
So I asked you about how often the michelada was brought up because in the early days, my early days, right? Where like I graduated high school 2011. Okay.
Holy moly. Okay.
Yeah. So I probably started drinking from like 2008, right? And then I started going hard like 2013 to 16, right? So those couple years, dude, I was a michelada fiend. I would go to bars and I would ask for michelada and I would get laughed at. Like everywhere I went, I'd get laughed.
So they weren't even in 2011. They weren't popular.
They started getting popular like early 2000s, but it was still like difficult to find a good mix, right? It was just, you ever seen that cup with the rim with the iguana on it? I don't know if it's like an alligator or something.
Right. That was the first michelada.
That was like the first brand.
The first one, yeah. And that was it. Nobody else.
So it's crazy because my the guy that manufactures my product.
Are you sure there's no alcohol in this? I'm feeling
no. Well, I can't talk about that. So it's crazy because there was really no like it was tough to find like a homemade michelada mix. Even at my house, like I would be at my mom's and we would be having a barbecue, and my brother would look at me like, what are you doing? Like, just drink a beer, You get pissed.
Yeah,
like, just drink a beer.
That's another thing. Is it was kind of like girly.
Yeah, you're doing the most.
Yeah, you're drinking a Bloody Mary beer. Like they would clown us a little bit on that. But I think am I getting you right? Like, even though there was this like space in the middle, it's only up until recently where people started homemading them. That's a new word. Homemading this stuff that it's becoming popular. Was that what happened?
So I think it really, really popped off 6 years ago.
Okay. Pit Boss is saying in Chicago it kicked off in 2010.
Yeah, I believe. Oh, he's in Chicago.
Yeah, he's in Chicago. Awesome.
Shout out to the Big Meech. There's a michelada brand out there.
Big Meech.
Their stuff looks good.
Check that out. Pit Boss Big Meech in Chicago.
I'm sure there's a lot of brands in Chicago. Yeah. I know they have a michelada festival every year in Chicago too. That I gotta hit up.
Pit Boss said Kieran Ichiban had a class action lawsuit against them. Said it was imported, but made in California. That's what they can lie to me at that. It didn't matter to me as long as it tasted good at that point. In those days.
Yeah. So back to what I was saying. So when I started
Anheuser-Busch.
when I started investing right into my michelada products, I would always think like, damn, like I wonder when this is gonna die out, right? Or people are just gonna get tired, right? Because everything has like its own little.
It's window. Like when I was trying to make some money off of the mask. I was trying to sell a COVID mask. Like I had the raised. Actually, it wasn't the mask itself. I had these like raised flames chains that went to your mask, like a mask holder.
Okay.
So I was selling those for like $10 on Etsy.
Were they doing well?
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
I feel bad. There's a lot of people stuck with like 1,000 masks, you know.
No, I was smart about that. I bought two. I made two. My sister-in-law made them. They're homemade. Damn it! Why didn't you guys buy them? They were homemade. That's awesome.
Yeah. So
you were thinking like this isn't gonna have longevity.
Yeah, I was just being negative about what I was doing and just thinking like, damn, like I wonder when it's gonna die out. So 2 years ago, we got invited to do a big festival in Long Beach. It's called Cali Vibes.
Cali Vibes.
Yeah.
Give me that press pass, Cali Vibes.
They have a bunch of reggae and alternative and rock bands and reggae, mainly reggae.
Nice.
So their audience, I want to say, is 40% white. It's a very diverse event.
Nice.
Right? It's like 20% black, 20% Latinos, right? Like it's just very diverse.
Beautiful.
So they invited us. They said, "Can we make you?" They hired us to make micheladas, and they paid us a royalty for every michelada sold.
What?
Which was amazing. So we pull up to this event, and I'm looking around, and I'm like, I don't know how we're gonna do, right? Like we got micheladas, but it's a diverse event, right? Like I can't, dude.
You can't forecast how they're going to sell.
Yeah, and they expected us to sell like 1,200 in 3 days. We ended up blowing that number out. We doubled it. And dude, I never seen that like an event that diverse. Everybody had a michelada.
Everybody had a michelada.
Asian, you're white, like and people were walking up to us and they're like, "Let me get that." And then everybody was returning to buy more. And then that's when like it just clicked in my head, like this is just the beginning. Like this is about to get huge, And
if everybody's drinking, I'm Asian, Mexican, black people, white people, everybody.
It's exciting for me because it's like it's a whole different crowd, and it even at my store, it's so diverse.
Yeah,
everybody I love it.
I think I see so many people. I've seen the last owners that were there. I didn't get to see like a lot of kids, like high school kids, but seeing that transition to like from Rosie and Ian to Gabe, there's like a different clientele. It's more like
my client
a chill vibe, and
my
like
customers are sick. I get like the coolest customers.
That's like awesome. Yesterday, I think like a couple days ago, somebody tried to fill up their water. Dude wanted to play NBA Hang Time with me.
Dude, he hung around for like 2 minutes.
He hung around for like one half.
His wife looked kind of upset though in the passenger seat.
Hell yeah, because he was having fun and she could smell it.
Dude, so you know how you fill up your water?
Yeah.
Your jugs? He had it on the lowest setting, right?
He turned it down.
Yeah,
he just was like,
it was like,
honey, I'm getting the water. She's like, what's going on in there? It'll be almost there.
So that's why he was checking it. I was so focused on the game.
I was like, Roman better not be kicking his butt on that machine. He better go easy on it.
No, well, we accidentally did.
Keep the butter in the. That's his only peacetime. He's like, I need to get in that freaking water joint because I've got the wife.
There's only a 4-player controls. So what we accidentally did is
click
all 4. So me would control like player 1 and player 2. So it'd be a little bit complicated, and he'll control his team, player 3 and player 4. So it was like you got to be on both controls to like move players.
That's sick.
So it was kind of
complex.
We got to bring the arcade machine to the studio.
Can you bring it here?
Yeah.
How is it big?
I'll just get my van and we load it up.
Dude, hell yeah! We can stream how we get it here. First of all,
I'm down. That'll be fun.
Pit Boss says June 24th to the 25th, Michelada Fest in Chicago.
Sick.
Make sure that this man they need to contact this man to get the Micheladas over there, the good stuff. Because Long Beach, he blew it up.
Honestly, I like going to these events and just being a client. Like, I don't like going full force to sell. It's not about that.
You don't have to sell. You just give me the press pass. I'll do the talking. You do the drinking, hanging out, and we'll do it. Right?
You gotta make something like that.
We got some deal, right?
I mean, you got the stuff. To make it happen.
I got the camera. You got the ins.
Honestly, I'll give you my. I'll set you my canopy, my booth. We'll do a collab and
we'll stream the whole day.
That'd be sick.
8 hours stream. 8 hours stream
going on all day.
That'd be crazy.
So that dumb arcade machine that I have at my spot, me and Robin were able to create our own players, right?
Yeah.
So you create your own what is it?
Your own, like attributes and stuff like that.
So you create your own player, but your own your own profile. Yeah. So like let's say when you stop by, game? Yeah, you can stop by and you can set up your own profile. I can
put race plays in there?
Whatever you want.
Can you change the face and make it like with the beard and make everything?
Big ass chicken head, like whatever you want, right?
And like it keeps all the records you got.
Keeps all the records.
Nice.
So this guy created one, and he started like when you start up the game, you know how all the records pop up.
Yeah.
So I kept seeing Robin most points in the game.
Oh yeah, like 1 through 4. Like most people, you just see him on 1 or 4. He's 1 through 4, right?
So then I'm like, this is my story. Like, I got to create my own profile. So I made my own profile, and I would like basically practice every day until when he would get there.
You wanted to beat his butt?
Yeah. So I said, dude, so guess what my record was up until like 2 days ago? I was 13-2 or something like that. Dude, I had an amazing record on this guy, right? My attributes were like 100% on everything.
Damn.
So I'm like, I'm gonna make some changes to my character. I want to be an alien now, right? So I go into the character and I start adjusting my player. And we're watching like wrestling, and I got distracted. What did I accidentally do?
You accidentally put
change my code or something.
Yeah, like the menu on the side. You put it to save as a new player.
Dude, so I basically changed my passcode to access my player. And I lost all my attributes.
You don't know how to get into it?
Dude,
damn. So you got to start all over.
So I started all over. Yeah. And I'm like 0-4 now against this
you have
guy.
at least like 2 wins on me.
I think
on
I'm
the profile.
I'm like 2-6 or something. I have like a horrible record.
2 or 3 wins on me on the profile.
Oh man, awesome! Thanks, J Rob. J Rob says that we sound like old friends. Your banter is fun. Thank you, J Rob. That means a lot. That's awesome. Thank you. Alice Froppy agrees as well. 100% was Serini the Pink. Couldn't do it without you guys in the chat. Thank you guys so much for chiming in. We cannot do it without you guys. Everybody in Kick and everybody in Twitch. Thank you so much. This guy has merch at his store. He's got hats. He's got T-shirts. He's got all the product. If you're a liquor store out there, he can definitely get you the wholesale deal.
Wholesale license
on all this stuff like that. Are there any products that I didn't mention here today that you have?
No, I think honestly our menu and our product options are very small, but we kind of perfected everything.
Awesome, my man. I want to thank you for coming on the show.
It was a pleasure, man.
Dude, great pleasure
awesome.
meeting you, bro.
I came because when I seen your guys' pod, I immediately hit him up. I'm telling you, I'm addicted to YouTube and watching homies on my phone, right?
Dude, that's what he was telling me, like, he couldn't find the videos. He was showing me, like, which is great insight and feedback of how people view the product. So he was telling me, like, when you go to YouTube and you look on just videos, you got to look at the live. So if you're on YouTube, make sure you hit the lives. These are streaming on YouTube as well. Not only YouTube, not only Kick, not only Twitch, but on YouTube. So make sure you hit the live button. So that was a good point. Awesome.
Yeah, and the way that you did the research stream.
Yeah,
right?
the IRL.
The IRL, and then you have like the most confidence, and you just walk up to these businesses. You're like, "Hey, what's your name? How's it going?" Dude, that's huge.
Yeah, I like that.
Most people don't do it right. I'm behind that table too, and I know how it feels.
Right.
And I'm like, dude, I wish I had. It was funny when the burger guys were setting up.
Yeah.
And they're like, we'll be ready like until you're like, oh, I'm just gonna hang around. I want to get everything.
Yep, I'm getting everything.
I was like, oh my god, because I know how it feels,
Yeah.
But then you were approaching everybody else, and you're like, this is sick. This is awesome. I was like, damn, we need more people like you that are more easygoing, right? And dude, because I'm at these pop-ups, and dude, sometimes we're stressed out, you know. And
it's interesting. A lot of the well, it makes sense because this is a lot of their first business. They've never had business. They don't have a lot of business experience. We talked about it. We've talked a lot about it in past podcasts, but sometimes what I love about the market is it will tell you whether the product is good. You might think it's good. Your mama might think it's good, but the market is going to give you the final word. And what I love about the pop-up is if you do have a knickknack and it's this, you're good, you're golden. People are going to eat this. People are going to drink that. People are definitely going to drink that. Food, not just food. I'm talking about knickknacks too, like these bracelets, like Sarah makes these. She gets like fish twine and she puts 2 beads on there. You know, that's not going to work.
You're absolutely right.
So it's a good test for them to like try it out, be there. And I just like to encourage them, whether it's 2 beads, freaking knit cap, whatever you're selling. I hope for the best for you for your entire life. But if that's not the case, one moment in time, I had your face on camera and people know about you. And that's what matters to me. So that story, that everybody's story is important.
Dude, to put yourself out there like that is tough, you know? So
it's not easy. I mean, it's
nope.
People, because I'm at a pop-up where everybody's quiet. They're all behind the booth like this. And people are making party. And then I come in, hey, what's up? What do you got going on here? And they're like, what the frick? Like they've never been on TV the first time ever. They've never talked. A lot of them never talked before in their life. So it's good to get them out of their shell, get them comfortable with the uncomfortable. They're talking on camera for the first time on Twitch and Kick and YouTube. And they get that spotlight. Like this,
and it's like if you can't handle being on the field, step on the sideline. You know, that's what I've always said.
That's the market. Yeah, that's the market. It's gonna make you or break you. Yeah, and that's the thing. And a lot of these kids step up to the plate, man.
I love it.
I love it. They're like, my name is Sarah, and I make this. I'm like, hell yeah.
A lot of them do.
And I'm just like, yes. And I got this on camera. I was like, hopefully this person's probably going to be a millionaire. And even if she's not, I got her on camera.
Yep.
That one moment in time.
You know. Do you guys? I know it's kind of long already.
Hopefully, it's not long enough. That's what I love about streaming.
When you guys go somewhere and it's like a bad experience, would you guys give it a second shot?
100%.
I don't think
he won't because he's a legit food. Like he's a legit. He's legit.
I think for me, it just really depends on like. I know that they can improve, so I don't. To me, I'm more on the fence.
You're not going back, Roland.
I'm probably not going back, but like it's a very like unlikely shot for me at least.
Yeah, because you're a perfect. You are very particular.
Yeah, I'm very particular
about your taste, and that is huge. And I'm so thankful that we met because you bring that to the table. My wife is the same thing. I'm like the happy guy. I'm like, dude, I love you. I love your personality. I don't care if this
give it a second shot. Right?
Let's get and here's a good example. There have been people that have been on the show and the stuff wasn't to par, but in the background, I went and worked with them. Like try this, and not only that, my wife goes to the R&D with me and helps them do research and development.
That's how I feel today. This was a mess.
This is
our place is great, right?
Yeah,
this is
R&D right here.
No, this is horrible.
This is R&D.
To me,
this is the.
To me, it's like 3 friends like just try to talk and enjoy product, and like I think that's what we accomplished today.
We mukbanged it.
So another thing, when you give these places, or when you have given these places a second shot, has it changed your mind about it? Honestly,
some places yes, some places yes. Some places you can tell. There are places out there that just don't know anything about cooking. Like you can just tell. You can. There's some places, and it's very rare, but there are some places where it's like, okay, somebody told Gloria that her tacos are good, and she just decided to make. Because people aren't honest. And if I go in there by myself, you're pretty much screwed because I'm probably going to say I might be like really nice to you.
Okay.
But thankfully I have people like Rovan and my wife that can kind of balance me out because I'm like so happy to see them. I love food anyways. I'm like excited about them. So I need that kind of my wife to be like, well, yeah, but this, and Rovan the same thing. I have that balance. But then there are times where I'm like, dude, that was even myself. I'm like, so it just depends. Some places I'm like, well, it's okay. I'm happy. But then there are times where I'm like, this is really bad. So it just depends. It's everything. I get everything. I get everything.
Like for me, I've had probably more experience where like I've had really good food consistently, and then like one day.
Oh, I got a new follower, Rohill29. Thank you so much for the follow. Hell yeah. Fantastic. Awesome. What were you gonna say?
And then one day they'll be like bad, like I'll get like food poisoning, and then I'll tell like, hey,
well, that's really bad.
Wait, okay, so
I never got that situation. Jeez.
I'm not gonna like out this restaurant because I still go there. But so
you do give second chances. You do give second chances.
So they tell me just get it well done, and now I get like what I want well done. So like now I'm like totally
Chinitos?
Cool. No, it's not Chinitos. It's Jay's Teriyaki. In Downey.
Shout out to Jay's Teriyaki.
No,
and do you go there now?
Yeah, I still go there. I still get the chicken teriyaki burger.
Hell dude, yeah.
You know.
So they stepped it up.
Yeah, they stepped it up.
Nice, fantastic. That's a happy ending.
My opening week, we try to set up like this process where my sister and my mom make the aguas frescas, and then when I get to the shop, I either top them off with the garnishes inside, right? Because these have no garnishes. That's what I'm saying. Like,
right
here, you're supposed to.
By the way, the one thing I didn't say was these are fantastic.
Thank you.
These are really good. I probably would have kicked you out halfway through the show, but these are really good.
Thank you.
This is awesome.
So we try to set up this process where I'm the one that pours in the sugar, right, and make my adjustments on these waters.
Trying to conveyor belt it to get product out.
Yeah. So opening week, hungover, bro. I probably served up like 3 days straight aguas frescas with no sugar.
What? Did people think you were a health shop or something,
bro? If anybody's watching this and you have one of those agua frescas, pull up to my shop.
And you put the 2 stars on the Yelp.
Nah, luckily I haven't got any bad reviews.
Oh, thank God.
If that's why I say though that you got to give these places a second shot, because I'm pretty sure those people got home and they're like, "What the hell did I just buy?"
That's a good point. You come from a different perspective. You're the actual.
I tasted them at the end of the night, and I just couldn't stop punching myself. I drove home like 20 people came in today. And like in 2 days,
you're lucky. One of them wasn't Rovan,
dude.
I don't think
because Rovan would have gave you the.
I'm careful with what I give Rovan.
Yeah, Rovan's here. Everybody, everything's shutting down. Like changing.
Yeah, like I think the first couple of days, I probably only bought ice cream off of him, and then like probably like later throughout, maybe like the following.
Why is that, Rovan? Let's talk about that. Let's be honest.
Again, like the previous owners, Mallory and Ian, they owned the ice cream shop and the water station, so I would just get mostly ice cream, and she would have like strawberry. So you had like she had
pastries.
She had pastries, but like have you had like the Good Humor bar, like the strawberry crunch?
Yeah, I think so.
And then so that strawberry crunch would be the cake.
Delicious.
It's super delicious.
Right.
Like the outside layer.
I'm not gonna hold you.
And then it'd be like
those cakes were good.
It'd be like cheesecake, and then like the filling would be mixed in with the strawberry like filling. And
she had those.
Yeah, it was like $8 a slice. It was like a good portion slice. Like now it's like
when I took over, I told her I'm gonna make a little spot for all your pastries, and so for your past customers to enjoy them, because I had enjoyed them.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Yeah, we'll talk about that later."
And she's like, late. I finally got out of this. This thing is yours. Bye.
I was like, damn.
I think you can only hit her up on her Instagram, which I don't remember at the moment.
Man, Pit Boss says most lousy food can be forgiven if the dining experience is incredible. Yeah, that's it. It's the people.
I like that.
It's the people for sure. He also says a lot of peeps like myself go out sometimes just for ass kissing because I do it all week myself. Yeah, man, that's freaking awesome.
What does that mean?
I don't know what that means. I'm just saying, yeah, man. A lot of peeps explain that, Pit Boss. A lot of peeps like myself go out sometimes just for the ass kissing. So is he like the waiters like ass kissing him or giving that jolly old customer service? Is that what you like, Pit Boss? Explain that a little bit. That sounds awesome.
How many people are in here?
Don't embarrass me, but there is about let me see here. Let's go here. right now staying with us. We got 14 solid. Fantastic. Fantastic, sir. Twitchers.
So,
sorry.
Should we do something
That's
cool?
Huge for me. That's huge for me. Usually it's like 3.
I want to write down a number, and then if somebody can guess the number, I can send them a goodie package or something cool.
100%. You got the number in your head?
I'd like to write it down so it could be official.
Okay, cool.
I made a mistake on the wife's name.
We do a 1 to 30.
Shout out.
All right, 1 through 30. Put it in the chat. Twitch or Kick, either way. First time chatter, Raid 1901. First, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. You came in the right time. Pick a number 1 through 30. Right now, this man. Oh, Pit Boss has got 29.
Hold on.
Pit Boss has got 29.
Hold on. He gets another guess. So let me just. Yeah, he gets another guess.
Shout out Rosie, my bad, but this is I want to show us to the camera here. This is the kick I was talking about.
That's the kick?
Yeah,
oh my gosh.
You're missing out, bro.
Ooh, that looks good. So she's gone?
Yeah.
He's like, bye-bye.
I mean, like now just hit.
All right. Yeah, we're good to go.
Let's see what the number
Perfect.
is.
All right. Let me write down the contestants. So Pit Boss, you got number 29. Oh, you got 24 instead?
Ooh.
24. Pit Boss is going to go 24. Randy 1901.
Let's go. So I'm gonna send you guys rim paste, candy, whatever you guys want. Michelada mix, some cool cups.
Not whatever you guys want, like the exact quantity of what you want. Like you
tell me I got you.
They're gonna want the whole pallet.
Dude, you ask Roman how I hook people up when they go to the store. I'm like, here you go. I'm the most generous.
Yeah, you are.
J Rob has 16, number 16. Hello Kit, hello Kari, first time chatters got number.
It's my wifey.
3. Your wife's name's Kari?
Yeah, Gotti.
Is that your wife?
That's my girlfriend.
Is your girlfriend on the show?
Yeah,
dude,
she's in here.
No fair. Can't be affiliated with the company. All right, you guys. I'll see you. Good night. Hello, Kari's got 3. What else we got? Got 14 of you guys in the chat. Pick a number from 1 through 30. You're going to win some Michelada mix. You're going to win some candies. You're going to win all kinds of stuff from Lime Drops, sponsored by Lime Drops. Well, cool. Anybody else? Last chance.
Drop a comment.
Drop a comment.
Drop a number 1 through 30 for a good goodie box.
Serini, you got 26. There you go. Thank you, Serini.
1 through 30.
Serini, the pink.
I'm just gonna say my number is 19, but even though I'm not in the
has
drawing
26.
Robin 19.
Robin gets 0. Robin, we're giving you 0. All right. Did I forget anybody? Put it in the chat if I forgot you. I got Pit Boss has 24 from Kick. Rand 1901st has 13, number 13. J Rob has number 16. Hello Kari has number 3. Serini the Pink has 26.
That's no fair. If you're watching, there's more people than that in here.
There's way more people in the chat.
Open the chat and drop a number.
Drop a number. There we go. Alice Froppy's got number 14. Oh shit, my pencil broke.
That's a throwback pencil too.
Yeah, I love these little, like, you gotta twist it. Alice Froppy
drop a number.
Has number 14. This is like bingo, ladies and gentlemen. Guess the number. You get the Michelada mix. You get the candies.
Want to do any shout outs since we're doing?
She got. He's always got sponsors.
That don't even shout out to say people.
No. I want to hear your. I love hearing yours.
I know if you're giving them shout outs, they better be
by
watching.
the way, I know I know the people that are watching are giving him free food. Make sure you go to patreon.com/raceflaves if you're going to have him do these freaking shout outs every week, by the way.
Well, anyway, I don't know if they are watching.
I know research
better be watching.
They're paying this guy something.
Nah, they're not paying me. But again,
Ray's going to have to send the invoice for the shout outs.
Yeah, I need to send the invoice over to
shout out Nick, Sam, Andre, Bangs, Jason,
how do you remember so many names?
Lewis. Someone named Frosty that I can just remember.
Frosty?
Yeah.
Rad, did you say you want to change your number? Rad, did you want to change it to a 9?
Yeah. Whoever's in here, drop another number because everybody's not dropping numbers. Let's see the first person that can hit it.
Make sure.
Also, they're not hitting the right number.
Nah, nobody's hitting the number yet.
Nobody's hitting the number yet.
Drop another one if you already commented.
A second chance?
If not, we might just have to give it to
We'll give it to the closest.
Just because
we'll give it to the closest, whoever's closest.
That's who.
24. Is Pit Boss closest? Last chance. Oh, so Alice Froppy's going for a 4. She's got a 4 too. So you got 14 and 4 with Alice Froppy. Second chance going in the next 30 seconds. Now my last part of the name is 9. First. Okay. Oh, what? Oh, Randall 901 first. 901 first. Or 91st. Or Randall 901.
You sure that's not a bot?
I don't know. It could be a bot, dude. Mod check. Let's see here. Oh, J Rob with 23. I never get the names right, by the way. If you're just joining us on Twitch, I never get names right. Pit Boss has got 29 now. Pit Boss has got 29 and 24. Yep, yeah. Go for another number, Srini.
Drop another number.
Everybody's gonna get 2. I totally messed up. Sorry, Rando. Sorry, I'll just call you Rando. How about that? If that works for you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, just drop another number, just because nobody has hit it yet.
That's why I only went through 30.
5 and 26. Sereni's got 5 and 26. Okay. Who else? Randall, you got one more number if you want, bro or girl. I'm not sure. Randall, you got one more number. You got 13 and pick another number.
Has there been any duplicate numbers?
Nope. There hasn't been any duplicates. You guys are doing pretty good. Watch the chat. Watch the chat. Randall's got one more guess. I'm good. I'd rather not win. Okay, cool. So you got just the 13.
Damn. Tough guy
there. Number 13. He's got lucky number 13, I suppose. Fantastic.
I'd rather not win.
He doesn't want the Michi sauce.
Yeah.
Yes, he didn't like the way it tasted.
Maybe.
There you go. He didn't like the Michi sauce. Pitt's got 24, 29. Randall's got 13. J-Rub's got 16 and 23. Hello Kari's got 3. And
okay, just show off the number, and then we just pick whoever's closest, I guess.
Cool. We're going to pick whoever's closest. There we go. We got the legit thing there.
I think Gabe should probably home.
The actual number, ladies and gentlemen, was 18.
I don't think anyone can see
Who's close to 18? 18 was the number.
I think there was a 17 or a 19.
Oh, I would have been close.
You wouldn't have been close?
Because I said 19.
Oh, yeah. You would have maybe won.
18 is the winning number. Closest is probably
19, right? Yeah. Who's that?
No, that's their actual name. Randall 9.
Is it 16?
That's a 26. 24 is actually the closest, right? No, sure. actually, Alice Froppy at 14. Alice Froppy, looks like you're the winner at 14. Alice Froppy, you're getting the mix, you're getting the candy, you're getting all the prizes.
Yeah, if they have an Instagram, they can DM me, please.
J-Rob is the closest? What's J-Rob?
Oh.
J-Rob has 16. That's right.
Sorry.
J-Rob, sorry, Alice. J-Rob's got 16.
Contingency prize.
You're right, Hello Kari. Thank you, Hello Kari.
Too much bubbly.
God. Too much michelada.
Do you mind if I drink this?
Yes, there you go. I don't know if he might. No, I have more.
I want a cold one.
Oh, cool. I'll take it.
Get that one. Awesome.
You mind if I steal a cold one?
Still a cold one. I'm going to say my goodbyes. Guys, thank you so much for watching us on Twitch. Thank you so much for joining us on Kick as well. If this is your first time coming in, I really appreciate it. Really appreciate all the bits as well and all the subs. Caroline subbed as well. Want to thank you guys for watching. Super cool stream. Rovan, as always, thank you, my friend.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, Gabe, for being here. Appreciate y'all.
Did you do all your shout outs, Rovan?
Yeah.
You good? Fantastic. Anybody you want to
shout out to everybody that's been coming to the store, or sending nice messages, or just has bought any of our products, just watching today. Like, dude, I wouldn't trade this for anything. Like, I love everybody. If you guys need anything, business advice, need help with anything, pull up. I'm more than happy to help with whatever. Yeah. And thank you to Ray. This guy is awesome.
Oh, thank you, sir.
I had fun today. Hopefully we can make it happen again.
Hell yeah. Anytime. This is the place for craziness and food.
Whoa, this is good.
Oh yeah, Bubbly's at sea.
Whoa,
we got you hooked, great. Right? Yeah. Right.
Dude,
Bubbly.
Yeah, it to it too.
Bubbly, if you want to sponsor me, patreon.com/raceflaves, you can do that right there. And then
Fresca.
J-Rob, you are the winner, my friend. You won.
This is great.
Let's find somebody to raid.
Yeah, we're gonna start raiding.
Who should we raid? Oh my gosh. Let me see something. Let me see if this guy will let us do this. Oh man, thank you so much, Hello Kari. Appreciate you listening. Thank you so much. I will try to raid this guy. Let me see what happens. Oh my gosh, he will let us raid. This is one of my favorite channels, Mr. Chan Chan. You may not even notice. This guy's a huge Mr. Chan Chan. He's a gamer. Awesome show. You guys should follow this guy, Mr. Chan Chan. Let's raid Mr. Chan Chan. He's awesome. Let's go. Cool. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Yo, everybody show Mr. What?
Chan Chan?
Mr. Chan Chan.
Everybody show Mr. Chan Chan some love.
3 seconds.
Tell him Line Drop and Ray sent you guys.
Yes.
Show him love.
Show him love.
Comment. Drop a comment.
There you go. Rating now. And we're in. Boom.
That was fun. I need to clean this mic a little.